Welcome back to another session of
Candlekeep.
Mysteries.
Excellent.
Nice. That was solid. That was solid.
I'm
Last time
I
on
don't have to be the one to commit to it, you know?
last time on Candlekeep Mysteries, you had entered into the story of the mysterious tale of Wisteria Vale, having found errant quill inside of there, and some history around the place as well, inside of a demi-plane controlled by Renekor the Beholder. You fought Renekor inside of their manor after attempting to free Reiki from a painting, and found that there was a mannequin there. So, don't worry, Reiki, I'll introduce you back into the fight really in short order.
I'm gonna fall from the sky.
Just to be clear.
The
Hey.
mannequin gets up. Ah, God, why are you swinging me?
I actually, and so, you found yourselves here, fighting Renekor, who was blasting you a variety of beams. Wiz had conveniently made a text document of all the things they observed as well, so that maybe is worth a peruse as well, which summarizes a lot of what had happened over there, which means I don't have to summarize most of it. And here we are, it is time to behold. Which is where we left off. We left off beholding, we continue beholding.
Alright.
I guess you could say I'm beholden to continue it.
Wait, why is Growl here? What happened
I don't
here?
know.
Yeah, Growl, why are you here? What the fuck?
Pretty disrespectful if you ask me.
I thought Growl just got stuck under stuff and I forgot.
Oh, no,
I
I think they were just in a different room, but in any case, they're not here right now.
Okay, where is Ray?
Well, I don't know,
Well,
but
wait.
I'm on the 98% gang.
yeah.
Oh, you're on the 98% game? I'm on the it's let me connect, but it's nice and gray game.
No.
Here,
Okay, I'm
Loki.
gonna just sit on Jojir then, because
No,
I
we
think
can't get
it was
Loki.
previously just...
I saw
Anyway,
from
I'll
across the
just
room
do.
my Discord turned green, so I wasn't sure.
I blame combat carousel.
I blame violent video games.
I blame your mom,
Oh,
truthfully.
that's
If
fair.
it wasn't for her, we actually would not be here. I'm just saying.
True.
They're spitting fact right now. So Reiki, you're still not having loaded in?
So I'm in the gray dimension.
Uh,
I'm
Elocution.
a legend, right?
Allow me to
Elocution,
take
what's-
a screenshot.
what steps did you take to exit out of the gray dimension, Elocution? I feel
Wait,
like
patient.
everybody got in the gray dimension once, and then after exiting it, it doesn't become a problem anymore. Wait, no, that's a different gray dimension than no, it's the same one. It's the same one.
Oh, you said it's a different gray dimension, and now it's broken free of it. I had to admit that I was in the gray dimension to everyone, and oh, Aqua, it was like the old puzzle you had to whisper a secret.
Oh yeah, I
just
remember
had
that one.
I had to say I was in the gray dimension. Now I'm in the 98% gang. It's like an obstacle course.
What was your secret, Jake?
That I thought I was shit at playing music. if I
That's
recall
right.
correctly.
That sounds right.
Oh God, what the hell is this?
I think Wiz cheated on that, didn't he? He like flew over it or something.
No, Nick did.
Oh, Nick did. Okay.
What did I do?
Yeah.
What's
You
going on?
cheated.
up
You
here?
cheated on the puzzle. Where you had to tell the thing a secret.
I wasn't
So
even part the group during that.
inside of here, this entire area is filled with giant boulders and sheets of metal everywhere. So those are what those represent. These are also similarly giant sheets of metal and boulders all around the area strewn about. Which brings us to over here. You're not here, Reiki, yet, but Renekor appears to be. Oh yeah, you're grappling. No wait, Growl was grappling Renekor. That's what the last thing I remember. However, it seems that Growl has disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Wait,
However,
I was.
for the sake of making that grapple at least meaningful, you do notice that it is preventing Renicor from being able to hover around successfully.
I was a grappling Renicor, not Carl.
Never mind, I mixed them up. I apologize because there are two grapplers. That might be relevant in a second because
Both look the same.
behold. Hey, the behold button's working now. That's great. Diesel, please go ahead and make a wisdom
to God.
saving throw.
You bastard.
You notice that not only is Renicor glowing right now, their beam has a tinge of extra force behind it as well. Little streaks of rainbow color infused into the ray.
Do I have line of sight to Diesel from here?
No. I don't think that there's a angle there where that would be the case.
Okay.
I believe I failed.
Alright, Diesel, here's what happens. You find your form beginning to change. What's going on? You wonder.
Well. Alas.
As a mannequin helplessly kind of falls to the ground with its hands kind of in a grapple, trying to maintain a grip on something that isn't there anymore. Renicor then very speedily moves as fast as they can.
That was pretty quick.
He moved 10 feet. Look out, guys.
And then they begin, they start blasting. Nameless, behold.
Did he start in this?
Oh wait, no, you're on Jojira's, did they start it? Yeah, they did.
Scary.
How much damage is that?
14.
Hold on, sorry, I'm just 14 damage. Okay, Renicor takes the 14. And actually, if you're right there, they're going to behold a few times before they which means one on Nameless and probably one on Jojira. So Nameless, this one's on you. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
What was it? Is it 20? Is that the DC?
Yes, but
Or
you do
reroll.
have your D4 thing on, I believe.
Yeah.
You do
I
notice
have
that this ray,
all
just
the
like the previous one,
ones
seems to be infused with a little glowing energy.
Oh, got it.
Alright, so what is that,
Well-
21 total?
21.
Yeah,
Wait,
but I
oh,
think as a
let's
DC may be higher than 20.
Alright,
Chance,
so
perhaps.
you prepare, you attempt to resist the effects of the ray, and that's when it happens. As Diesel mentions, you see yourself just getting dragged away as you are fused to this piece of rock over here, and take some sizable damage as well from the fusion ray. You will take this much
why
thunder
is the
damage.
DC higher now?
It was glowing. Come on, man. Stick with the program.
Presumably, it's part of one of the buffs he's gotten from hitting himself with one of his rays.
Sorry, wait. I can't talk. I'm a mannequin.
Oh,
I
I
apologize.
Join me.
What type of damage is that?
Thunder damage.
Thunder? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna give myself resistance.
Alright. As you get thrown against this rock violently from the thunderous impact, you notice that you are fused to it, which is causing you to move very slowly. You might even say your speed is half. I don't know why you would describe it that way, but that seems an adequate descriptor. Jojira? Behold. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh. You never want to see a big 10.
It's okay.
I'm going
Jake.
to use my Bardic Inspiration on this.
Alright,
According
and
to-
you have
Advantage,
advantage
right?
on this.
Well,
According to Wiz's sheet, this only does damage, and as we all know, Jojira is not tanky at all and will die immediately.
Oh no!
the Bardic Inspiration brings it up to 18. I can withstand to bring it up to 23.
Alright, would you like to? Alright. You withstand the force of the ray as you manage to just barely shrug off the hit. And Renicor proceeds to move up.
What is the name of that ray, number 10?
Yeah, that's it. Ray number 10.
It's Ray 10. I don't believe you've learned what the name is yet.
Ray Star Wars.
I mean, we've seen the success and failure of it, so why don't we know the name of it yet?
Because you don't know everything it does yet, that's why. All the others seem fairly self-explanatory. After all, the one that just hit Diesel, that's called the Mannequin Ray for obvious reasons.
Oh no.
But you have not learned the name of Ray 10. Or at least ascribed a name to it. You can call it whatever you want, though. Psychic Ray, I guess, if you feel like it. Finally, we go ahead and Renicor's layer action activates. As you all see it materializing in every which way, and every location around you. There it is. There is a tentacle with an eye that all shoots everybody with the exact same ray. In this case, it is ray number 2. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
God.
Does that include me?
No, actually. I mean, no, it would not include you, actually.
What happens if I become a mannequin twice?
It becomes
I mean,
permanent.
actually, yeah, it would target you. I just don't think it... No, hold on. Sorry, I was thinking. No, Renicor's excluding you explicitly from this.
Is this including everybody or just the people on the same floor?
Everybody in the manor.
Oh, okay.
Just everybody.
Jesus, Wiz.
No, elocution.
Dang it.
We're getting a lot of CC.
Okay, one person can reroll. Actually, no. None of you rolled low enough. I lied. Well, no, actually, there's no restriction saying I can't use this more than once. Who has the highest chance of succeeding if they reroll again?
Holly can add 10 to theirs if they just roll a touch higher.
Are you able to do this while you're a mannequin?
This is all happening simultaneously, so I presume
Oh,
that this is, they can cause this before mannequin.
Does Ray pass?
Ray passes. Holly can up it to 21, which...
I'd probably
if
just
it's-
have elocution reroll.
Oh, elocution?
Can
Let's see if you can
do
avoid
have
mannequin.
any- Do you have any way of making yourself pass that, Nameless?
No, I don't know what the DC is. I'm assuming it's higher than 20. I got 19.
20 something.
It's
So-
either 22 or 23, I think.
Oh, okay, wait, I have a Quinn's inspiration, I forgot. How much is that? D10?
Yes, and you
12.
have advantage on the roll. You already have advantage,
I
right?
rolled twice. I rolled twice already.
Okay. You notice that when you use the Bardic Inspiration, you get an additional +2 because you already had advantage on it.
Okay. So that brings it up to 27 for me.
All right, you managed with being bardically inspired. You resist the effects of the mannequin ray.
Everyone else failed miserably, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, let me throw another mannequin down over here. And Holly failed as well, right?
They're gonna use their reaction to put it up to 21, but it's probably still a fail.
Okay, they bring it up to 21, but they cannot resist the effects. A Holly-shaped mannequin is currently there. It's I don't have a. It just may surprise you, but I don't have a token for a wooden elephant mannequin. But here we are.
It's a
You know what?
punch.
That does surprise me. You should change that.
Not like this. I can't believe. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just
Imagine not having a wooden elephant on deck.
All I'm saying is, right,
I have a
what happens
wooden
if
elephant on deck.
everybody failed this roll? Then what? Beholder wins.
Yeah, probably.
right.
Fuck
So as the player chunk happens and their legendary actions are restored, you all see something happen from Diesel's mannequin's bag of holding over here, crawling out. No longer a mannequin.
Do I still feel pain from being swung around as a mannequin? From
Surprisingly,
what I hear,
no.
From what
Surprisingly,
I
no.
hear, it was quite effective.
Would you like to
It
please
was.
roll initiative, by the way, Raiki, so we know which chunk you're on?
Oh, sure.
Oh wait, there's only one chunk, so it's either. I mean, it's going to be above Renekor. Is what I'm trying to say.
I will roll regardless. Well,
There we go. That puts you nice and right in the center of the carousel.
how do the mannequins work for my blood guard? Are they injured mannequins?
Even if it counts, I am not injured, actually.
This mannequin does not look injured to you.
Alright.
Oh, but there was one other thing. You do notice two things. One, it appears that Renekor is covered inside of a thin layer of inky stuff, and also that there appears to be a small temporal field around them that doesn't seem to have done much yet.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Yeah, I've got 10 intelligence. Seems wild. I'm gonna try to hit it. First things first. Alright. That is instantly time to go blood frenzy charge him mode. Whee!
I
yeah,
can't remember. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's fine because he's in range. It doesn't really matter that much right now.
Okay.
It'd be better if I could, fucking fighting spirit, but such as like time to Yasuo attack him. 27?
That does connect.
His AC is like 18 or 19.
Oh, okay.
You're hitting him with sword directly, right?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. You notice that as you hit them, it feels like your sword is being drawn in.
Hey! What the heck?
You see a Raiki getting subsumed over into Renekor.
Well, he wasn't here for very long.
I showed up for one attack!
Raiki, since you weren't here, you notice that this painting here seems to exit to one of the rooms, which I'm just hoping that you just recognize that it links out over to this foyer over here, just by walking through any of the foreside.
Jake, one thing that is because we cleared all 4 of the rooms, you can actually just do a room transfer machine and just go from any entrance or exit you want with like very little movement expenditure. Because
Okay, where are the entrances?
it's the
Or
F,
exits, rather?
yeah, so the F, the C, the R over here, and the 4th one is in this room and it's not labeled. I don't think. Or is it?
Oh, they all have labels.
The 4th one is right here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it's a T over here on the 1st floor.
Oh, okay.
So if you hop out of that room, you'll be in the room with all the black lines of death. Then you can hop back. It's something like that. I don't remember exactly. But basically, you can exit at any of the 4 letters on the main building without really expending movement.
Okay. And I would be aware of that, Aqua?
Yes.
In character? Okay. In that case, I'll try to hop out of T. God, I have to. Hold on. Oh, we're moving.
Alright, you exit out of the painting, enter in, exit out, enter in, and you're back in the main room.
Achievement locked, playing with portals.
Not that one. I'm gonna assume that took some movement, so I'm just gonna move there. I'll use my bonus action to pay some hit points. You'll have to give me a second to remember everything. It's been many moons, unfortunately.
Yeah. As you're doing that, then Aaron Quill speaks to you, Jujira. I have the ability to unpetrify one of your allies here.
Is petrification the right term?
I'm not a wizard.
Mannequin.
I think I
I'm
would
not-
direct him
not
to the
challenging
elf
your
because
intellect.
the elf would be the best at keeping the offense on Renekor.
Wait, who's an elf?
Diesel.
You just call me an
yeah.
elf, you racist bitch.
A Ladrin.
You are an elf.
I'm an Eladrin, thank you very much. There's a
Same
There's a
thing.
type
difference.
of elf.
There's a difference.
Oh my
You-
god. Mark,
Why
this
is our
isn't another,
party
this
full of
isn't another
racists?
green skin orc situation. Shut up.
Yes, it is. Shut up. Fuck you.
The fuck?
Diesel, you're back in action. As you
We're
see
in a
Aaron
bad
Quill
way,
point
right?
over at you, and with something that looks akin to dispel magic, unmannequins you. That's not a word I thought I was going to say today, but here we are.
It wasn't?
I'm Resident Elf.
I
Wait,
mean,
is it my
all
turn?
last fight, Raid 2 never got used, so.
And they will also bardically inspire you, represented by a white dot, as they play their violin a bit, infused with supernatural power. They also
Thank
will
you.
go ahead and provide that same inspiration over to you, Nameless.
Cool.
I'll use my bonus action to let my weapons have 30 feet longer reach and hope I don't miss and start killing myself. And we'll continue swinging, I suppose.
Also,
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to question their intelligence, but technically,
20.
whether or not it's considered
That connects.
petrification could, in theory, matter depending on the type of condition.
Make a charisma saving throw, Reiki, as your blood tendril latches
it.
over into their inky form.
I'm gonna try to use an Indomitable just to hopefully
You're a fighter, I
succeed.
forgot about that.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Bye.
See ya!
As
Right,
they
that means you don't lose it, right? It's,
as the tentacle made of blood hits onto Renicore, you see that it literally just basically drags Reiki in. Like pulled into an inky form.
And at the end of last
Alright.
session, you said this would only take half an hour longer.
Can I pop out of
Definitely
the
only
T
5
again?
minutes.
I saved 5 feet of movement.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. The
With
good
enough
news is-
shuffling, it's possible.
The good news is, I think I'm still in range for one more attack because the wind cutter has 30 feet range normally. Hiya!
You thought you could
21.
stop me, Reiki says. As that connects in, make a charisma saving throw.
I think that
22
one might
is
actually
not enough,
pass.
apparently.
Oh, never mind. Whee!
oh dear lord.
Alright, I guess I'll be.
You have
taking
enough
my
information to correctly deduce that the DC of all the races increased to 23.
Sheesh.
Alright, well, I'm out of movement.
And that's just fucking permanent?
Oh, God.
Maybe while they're like all energized, it's increased.
I knew that they would attempt to hit me from such a distance. This inky form I applied made myself the perfect counter against your attempts.
They've already taken a turn, so like if it only lasted one turn, it should have been gone by now. So it either lasts like 10 turns or it's permanent.
That's another one of his contingencies.
Alright, Reiki finished with what they were up to.
I'm assuming that
Alright, I
my
should've taken my
dispel
turn, but I was
magic
too
would
busy.
be enough, right?
Jake, go look in campaign.
Hmm?
Uh-oh.
I think fucking Quill's dispel magic worked, right? But I can just assume that mine wouldn't.
It doesn't seem like it. Let me double check something, actually.
Oh wait, Aqua, you said the other campaign finished this boss fight, right? So I can post pictures about it publicly.
Yes.
Okay, because out of context, pictures of what's happening in the campaign are way funnier than
amazing.
anything else.
You have Arcana, correct? Expertise?
Correct.
Hey, me too.
Having viewed the mannequin directly as Elocution got hit by it, it appears to be a version of polymorph, and so is a magical effect that can be dispelled.
Molly Corf.
Wait, I thought polymorph can be dispelled.
Okay.
Didn't he say it can be dispelled, or was I mishearing?
Yes, it can be.
Oh, okay, I heard cannot.
English should not make those words similar to each other.
Well, to be fair, can and cannot sound different enough. We just compressed one of them.
Yeah.
This is a valid argument.
Hey, what if I grab? Wait, do I get a turn, Aqua?
Yes.
What if I
I'll wait
grabbed
until.
him?
Yeah, I'll wait until after you grab him to dispel the mannequinness off of Illocution.
Yeah,
Would you
what
like
if
to
I
attempt to?
grabbed him?
They cannot resist. Oh wait, hold on. Their acrobatics
They
is
can.
actually pretty decent. Hold on.
They do look like a bit of a
Nope.
gymnast, to be honest.
Make a charisma saving throw. Right, you're grabbing onto their.
Oh no! You're gonna
Yeah.
pull him into the painting with us. He just beats us up from in here.
Oh wait,
Uh,
that would be funny actually.
I'm not sure if I should use my ability or not.
What is your ability?
I have the Boon of Fate.
Okay, I don't remember what that does. What does that do?
Aqua, I'm also gonna assume this does not count as him
I
trying to
think
shake me
it's-
off, right?
I
No.
think it's a reroll similar to Lucky, yeah.
It's a plus or minus D10 to a creature I can see,
Okay.
so I would need
Alright.
to roll at least 4. But
Well, given I'm a barbarian and I have fast movement, I think I can actually just get back. I'm pretty sure.
Exiting out of the painting. Oh, why do you keep on pestering me?
Because you're annoying?
Got him.
Make another charisma saving throw.
Because you called him annoying?
I think you're going to have to adjust that that meme you sent earlier.
Wait,
you're-
I actually,
you're,
I
like,
actually
just
can't pass the charisma save.
As you just reappear into the paintings, I'll just nod knowingly every time you reappear.
First time.
I mean, surely this is the Boon of Fate angle, right?
If there's anything, at least, Reiki, you did notice that your hits did damage, even though you got sent back. So it's not like
Alright.
it didn't connect.
Well, I think from now on, I think it's fair that Diesel will understand that's not a charisma save he can pass. So, maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Wait, don't you have a bardic inspiration from the dude?
Oh wait, you're right. I do have a bardic inspiration. Hang on a second. Aqua, do you mind if I retroactively try and use that?
Go for it. Did you already have advantage on this roll?
Yes.
Then you get a +2 instead,
Oh,
and
okay, so I
on
have,
top of the regular D10.
26.
That is enough, as you manage to resist the pull of the blotted attempts to drag you in, and you manage to get a firm grip onto the tentacles themselves. Ugh.
Firmly grasped.
I keep telling you to get away. They will use a legendary action onto you.
Mother.
Behold, make a strength saving throw.
Oh hey,
Okay.
Poggers.
His favorite.
God damn it.
Brutal.
Bruh.
As you see the gravity ray drop you. Actually, you're still grappling, actually, so you're falling toward the north. Actually, speaking of, I forgot that Darion's gravity is still changed to the west, which might be relevant.
Ow, okay.
Going on.
The effect never wore off, I just forgot about it. It wouldn't have affected much up to this point, but it might affect things because getting up those stairs might be a little bit, it's not impossible.
Mm,
Are they still a mannequin?
Yes.
currently, yeah, I am.
Okay.
So if this is trying to make me lose my grapple, then I can try a grapple check to pull him with me.
I
Yeah,
guess
that's-
that's true, yes. It is
Yeah, that
forcibly
is
trying to
for
move
the-
you.
Yeah, that's I can post just to make sure that the text.
Yeah, so the gravity tries dragging you up northward, or forwardward, and as your gravity shifts in that direction, you hold your grip so firmly, you're attempting to drag Renicor with you.
Okay, I will.
What are you doing? And, you... dragging,
Wait, is
dragging,
this where a
dragging.
giant rock? Do I fall into the rock or do I fall into the wall?
The rock is not large enough to impode. You basically both just slam into it momentarily, but you both will take the fall damage onto this, which would be 40, 12.
The beholder not smash into this wall.
They did. That is, they took the damage as well.
It's funny you say.
Oh,
I
you
take
mean over
fall
here? I
damage, 'cause
mean,
don't-
you
I don't
could
take fall
reasonably
damage.
conclude that,
I have the Ring of Jumping equipped, so I have the jump spell on.
Oh.
So I do not take that fall damage, actually.
Very nice. Renegord himself, however, has no ring of jumping. This may be a surprise.
Damn. He actually has hurt himself with that attack.
I'm having my Dispel Magic go off on Elocution now.
Elocution, you are no longer mannequin. You're womannequin now.
Is there no legendary action happening after that, or can I?
They have
punch
not
him?
used one. You kind of just shake their head and like.
Okay, because I am pretty sure. So I tried grappling him twice, right?
Yes.
That would have been a bonus action with the first one, and then that replaces an attack, so I can still smackinate him. And
Go
by
for it.
smackinate him, let me decide. What do we got? Oh hell yeah! Why not? Do I
That
have to make
connects.
another charisma save?
Yes.
Fuck. I fail. I cannot pass that.
You do deal a nice 15 slashing damage as you find yourself once again right next to Reiki. Over in the forest.
What's up?
That was not my contingencies. I need to prepare better next time.
I'm finding this hysterical. This is awesome. Oh.
I'm not in range for any of my bonus actions.
Water,
If-
considering your options, Ray, Elocution, Nameless.
If
I'll
you are you talking about you're not in range, even if the beholder was like right here? Because you could have done stuff before Diesel yeeted him away.
Oh yeah, I absolutely wanted to. It just I never got a chance to say that.
Well,
That's
you
not-
probably
I mean,
do
the
it.
problem
But
is
the
that
beholder
we
did
didn't
that,
know.
not
Yeah,
us.
we didn't know that he was gonna do that. So like,
Correct.
I mean, but I
Okay.
would have wanted the open shot before you actually went to grab him.
counterpoint. If you use the legendary action to kick me into the painting dimension, that's also just as bad. So I feel like going back and changing things doesn't really,
Yes, I think it's too retroactive.
personally.
I am here.
I feel like they were
crying
both-
Baby. Don't talk about Mark that way.
Wow.
What the hell?
Ray, who are you dispelling?
The person who's next to me.
Alright, that's Holly, got it. Holly is.
Uh,
oh.
I'm kidding. Like, sorry, Ethereon.
Holy shit! What happened to Ray's name? What the fuck?
Fine.
It's
Look at this.
Riley.
Really?
Ethereon, you are no longer a
You
mannequin.
kept saying Ray instead of Beam. We had to. We
Alright,
had to
I-
do.
I couldn't hear you, Akko. What did you say?
You are no longer a mannequin.
Poggers.
This might be relevant, by the way, since you probably would, again, your expertise in Arcana is helping you out here. Because this is a variation of Polymorph, Jajira, you also believe that, given sufficient damage, the mannequin should revert to their normal forms. What counts as sufficient damage is unclear.
Death.
Does it cost?
So we
any
just make sure
more-
everyone is in Jojira's Dragonstorm, we'll be fine.
Okay. Does it cost more movement to drag Holly towards the painting? Mannequin
it would-
Holly?
It would take an action to pick them up, and then, you are strong enough, I think, to carry them. Let me see, how much?
I do have strength. I'm not, and I have athlete. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you only have 14 strength, though. Hmm.
Only.
Only.
I'm trying to think how heavy a medium-sized creature. No, there's no way that Holly is only like. No, they can fly though, so they must be reasonably light. Counterpoint, that's magical. Counterpoint,
I was about to say counterpoint dragons.
yeah.
Dragons are light. I can lift them.
I'm going
Counterpoint.
to.
Look at the artwork. It doesn't look that heavy. It's
That's what we
fluffy.
should go off of. Optimize choosing your art so you can lift things easier.
Let me see. How heavy is a boar? A boar is about
Balls are
200
pretty
pounds.
heavy,
Can you lift 200 pounds?
I forget what the strength calculation is. Is it strength times 15?
I thought it was strength score times 9.
Let me
That's
find out.
sound.
Strength and lifting capacity. Score, yeah, it is times 15. Yes, with 14 times 15, that is
210.
just barely. I'd say you could do it at half speed.
Let's see. Awareness.
Oh, actually, here's how we can do it. Make an athletic check, because it's close enough, and you're using your action to do it. Being an
Question.
athlete, you have advantage on this.
Under the old quicken spell thing clerics had, that would have applied to dispel magic, right? Just checking
The
out.
old
Actually
one?
have yeah, the old one where you could cast it. You could cast the spell as like a bonus action.
I believe so, yes, because it's a certain number of them.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because it had to be like not doing damage and such, but just checking out. Actually had my action. Cool.
Right.
Athletics. I'm good at this, right?
Yeah, alright. Holly is of no measure. You can lift them a decent amount. You can, especially a distance of that much, you can do it without losing any speed.
Cool. Then I'm gonna put them in the painting. Okay.
Alright.
There.
Oh, sorry. Harley Quinn is, not Harley Quinn, Harley Quinn. Out to the cave.
That's me.
Alright, Ethereal Nameless Elocution. Enter Jira, I suppose, technically. Yeah, I forgot you hadn't made your bonus action yet.
Nope. Go back.
And like my bonus actions are 30 foot in range. I don't think I have anything.
I don't know how to deal with this gravity thing. What if I like move here and then I open the door and then I stand on top of the door?
You could definitely do that.
I mean, couldn't you
Okay.
just use your climbing speed to climb
Yeah,
the
just-
stairs?
Oh yeah, you're right, I have a climbing speed. Okay, yeah, that's smarter. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a fair point. I will climb up / down the stairs.
This is not usually what people think about when they talk about climbing up the stairs, but... or going up the stairs. As you clamber your way, your hand claws digging into each part of the stairwell as you clamber your way up.
What was that? Do these stairs... So this stair is like 10 feet. Is that just the representation on this floor of this distance, or is it 20 feet of stairs?
15 feet for sure, or like 10 feet. Yeah, I understand what you mean. It's not double, like it's not
Okay.
you know, two separate sections.
Okay. Use like 20 feet of movement-ish, so I have a little bit more. We'll go underneath the cat. Is this door closed, or can I see?
The door is not closed. However, gravity is still affecting you right here, unless... Are you trying to
Oh,
do
you're-
like a jump of some kind?
Can I'm climbing the floor, aren't I?
Yeah, so right now you're right here, and like if you get your feet planted just right, you can even stand right here.
That's true.
Use Quill as terrain.
Just cramp.
I mean,
Clamber all over.
even if I can't attack, I should still be able to use my climbing speed to move here, right? Because I'm essentially climbing along the floor, right?
This floor is made out of marble. It doesn't look climbable. But taking a look, especially with your acrobatics, you do believe a leap over to here is easily possible.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then.
Right? What? Of acrobatics proficiency, you make the leap with no issue, and find yourself on a new vantage point.
Well,
There's even a line of sight here, it looks like.
unless these are statues, like pillars blocking my line of sight. 'cause
Those
that's
are
what's
pillars.
blocking it.
Ah, well.
Okay. Well, then I guess I will just bonus action to give myself 10 HP. And that's it.
What a mind bending, like thinking about the left wall as the floor.
There were Bava is you levels like that.
Oh, you know what I should do? I don't know why I didn't think about this. This seems so obvious now in hindsight. There we go.
Nice.
Oh,
I,
yeah,
gu-
fair
I guess I'll do the same thing for Diesel.
Wait. What?
Your gravity was reversed to the north, so I made your token like
Oh.
look like it's upside down.
Oh, okay. I thought that those effects like didn't apply once you got to the painting dimension.
It continues to apply.
Excellent. Oh wait, that's so pog. That means I can like leave from the T and just like drop kick him.
I buy it.
One way to think about it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like I just go this way and then I just jump over and drop kick his ass.
All right, elocution.
Blast
Should
him.
I join? Should I roll initiative or should I just?
Hey, Growl's back.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm gonna push you back here.
Yeah, that's why I'm muted.
The door is not closed. So the door is open. The rock is not blocking vision. It's basically just like difficult terrain, just kind of laying on the floor at this point.
I got the rock from Chris's draw.
No, like the rock.
Oh, like Dwayne.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
How far does your telekinesis push? It would put me in range to use my bonus action if you feel like that's worth it if you weren't using it for something else. Your telekinesis is a bonus action, isn't it?
Correct.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do I need to roll? I forgot.
Nah.
We're not fighting.
Yeah, here.
Oh,
I mean, you can roll it so you can be on the carousel, but you're here. Yeah, Villa. You're good.
yeah. I don't. Yeah, because I'm not on the carousel.
All right, Drajira is pushed telekinetically forward by elocution. All right, you see, see, they will still take half damage from this. As you notice that, as your breath connects, the temporal field looks like it's trying to slow down the ref, but it just keeps phasing through. It doesn't seem to be enough. Ugh. Keep your distance from me. Behold,
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw, Drajira.
I do believe that is a failure, but I am immune to transformations.
Alright, as it attempts to transform you into a mannequin, your form maintains. You have immutable form.
Right, I'm going to use my last 5 foot of movement to just take cover behind the wall here.
Alright, Elocution, you still have your action? Oh, ready some Eldritch Blast, okay. What's your, ready trigger? Oh, or
I
you
think
mean
they
you're
just
literally
made-
just shooting it?
Sadly, he does resist force, so those are going to be half damage.
Ready some Eldritch Blasts for right now.
What's your trigger? Bam!
The trigger
As the
once I'm
Eldritch-
done casting.
You see the Eldritch Blast flying straight toward Renegor, and it's about to hit them. The temporal field around him freezes the Eldritch Blast in midair right next to them. I expected something like this. Another one. Another Eldritch Blast flies and misses. This Eldritch Blast looks like it's about to connect and it freezes right next to the other one.
Damn.
I don't believe you understand. Face my ray instead. Legendary action, behold toward you, Elocution, as they fire back with their own attack.
Oh,
Make a
no,
wisdom
shot-
saving throw.
He shot you with 8.
You just see like it's like a Star Wars movie. There's shots flying out left and right. As you go ahead and take some thunder damage and are flung over to one of the rocks over here, as you are fused onto it now.
Elocution, where were you before exactly?
At the door.
Like,
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
slightly
out
out
of
of
range.
range.
Wait, what's going on down here?
28 thunder damage, Elocution.
Where'd the second growl come from?
Don't worry about it.
A second growl.
There's 2 growls on my screen.
I see one growl.
Growl can clone themselves as a tree.
Is this what they call growling?
That's all 3 of his legendary actions, right?
Correct.
Well, if Growl can manage to stun him, that would mean he would have no way to legendary resist it.
You are the last one to move, growl.
His
Do it.
con saves are pretty decent, though.
Oh,
It's okay. I
uh,
can give you reroll. I mean, give you additional.
the one at the top, yeah.
But I put myself out of line of sight.
Wait, this square thing is like the boulder, right?
Difficult terrain, yeah. But you can just teleport right past it.
Yeah. Making sure.
And you've got like a 20-foot reach on your arms.
I think only 15.
I think your latest upgrade gave you a bigger boost to the range.
Really? Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine then. Then I will. Oh, wait. That's one. Bam! Okay.
You poof into existence nearby. Where do you all keep coming from?
Oh, get ready to feel the pain train. Alright.
I have prepared for your assault. You will find no recourse here.
Let's go.
Your hit connects. Roll the damage.
And
It will take a
stunning
lip.
strike.
Alright, they'll make a charisma save, but also, you make a charisma save, they'll make a constitution save.
Mother God.
Roll with disadvantage
Yeah, I was gonna say.
for the Constitution
reroll.
save.
What's providing the disadvantage?
My rune.
Which rune?
Just a rune. Just
A
accept
Rune.
rune. A singular rune.
A singular rune. A rune. A rune.
It's a rune. It's a rune.
RuneScape.
A rune. Wait, did it show up? Oh, it didn't show up. Wait, how do I put it in the chat? Oh, there you go.
Rune of Gloomy Fortune. Okay.
Laughs
The
in
Rune of
God.
Gloomy Fortune activates. Let's see if it causes enough.
Oh my god.
And make a charisma save, Grell.
hold up. Let me get my spreadsheet. Just in case I
Wait,
have.
what's your
people.
DC? What's the DC on the stun?
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Charisma.
Let me see if I have anything else.
Oh, I can. I have my visage, and I have. Oh, I'll use my wisdom instead. Oh my goodness, still bad.
You are sent off to the painting dimension.
Oh, mother of God. Not again.
I hope that is the last I see of them.
What can I do for the section then?
Man's inhaling copium.
For bonus
Yeah, has he not been here when the other two people just kept showing up? Every few seconds?
I guess not.
Maybe he just thinks we're really lucky. We're going to like the only painting we've actually won.
Yeah.
You know? We
what
actually
was it
only
once
took
there?
out the T painting, so we're just all we're just all popping out here.
Yeah. Okay, what was that about T-Pain?
No.
That's what you said. You said T-Pain.
T-painting.
T painting. There's
T
nothing near
paint.
T-pain. Come on.
I guess I'll just. What's the word? What's the word? Oh, I'll just. Okay.
Bird?
Sorry.
Patient defense.
Bird?
Just in case.
Alright, so you're staying inside of the painting room?
Yeah, I have no movement there.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that means it is now Renicor's move. They regain their legendary actions, having almost gotten stunned. They fly a little bit closer over to here.
I have this.
Sure do, whatever the fuck that was.
Ow. Behold. Drajira? Make a strength saving throw.
30. I'm about to take fall damage.
It sure seems that way.
You can reroll that. Well, actually, 20. What's that? Okay, roll the fuck.
No, don't
This
give him
is my
another.
bonus big
Do
game.
not give him another chance.
I was
He
gonna
doesn't
give you a
deserve it.
boost once you had rerolled that, but I can't do anything now, so.
Nah, he doesn't deserve the. He doesn't deserve it.
Question.
Yes.
This does not count as a displacement, right?
No, your gravity is literally... I mean, unless you consider gravity to be displacement, which invokes a lot of interesting questions that I don't think that we're going to address. It's much easier to say you take 18 fall damage.
Laughs in a
Not that
fly
much.
suit.
House.
Allow me to retaliate with empathic feedback.
Disperse. Behold again, Drajira. Make a charisma saving throw.
I still am concentrating. Oh, this is the storage ray.
Beaten.
What is the storage ray?
Yeah, it
Wait,
puts
how
us in
come
the
I can't
painting
click on
dimension.
that? Do you want to go to the painting dimension?
It's when we turn Ray into a pack mule in storage Ray.
I mean,
Yeah.
you would be coming with me, I think, maybe, because you're attached to my shadow.
I don't know. Last time I got dropped.
You do get dropped.
Probably not.
Yeah, last time I got dropped. You don't want to? Okay. Roll. You roll a 16. Just roll a 1d4.
That guarantees a success then, I believe, against the 23. Alright, the storage ray fails, and one more behold on you, Drajira. Behold. Make a intelligence
Pause.
saving throw.
I have not used this yet.
Alright, and you withstand against the pause ray.
Beam.
Alright. Renicor's layer action then activates as they aim some rays at themselves. It looks like I'll have to change up my plan here.
Wait, is that on their turn, or they just use a legendary action to do that?
It's
Oh,
their
lair.
lair action. Their
Oh, their
action and their
lair.
lair action are one after the other.
Oh,
'Cause
should
of
we try and
haha
interrupt his
initiative
action
moment.
next time?
I don't know, maybe, but
I don't know if we can.
You see them shunt themselves upward.
Oh.
And then fire some more rays at themselves that nobody can see.
You said this was going to take half an hour.
I did not say the fight would take half an hour. At least I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did. You said this fight will be done in
That
half
was-
an hour.
That was your
As
answer.
in-
Yeah, but it's
As in, Renicor's turn would have been finished.
In half an hour?
half an hour.
Within half an hour.
Alright, is it my turn? Can I go beat him up yet?
Only if your turn's
hold on.
gonna be done within half an hour.
True. Don't know what other rays they just shot at themselves with.
Can they shoot like an anti-paranoia ray?
I'm sorry, I
gonna
was
take
just
it as a
double checking
no.
something. Alright, go ahead and take all of your moves. Renicor is finished.
Where did Growl go?
Painting dimension.
Okay.
Where is she? Oh, okay.
Right, I'm chilling.
Aqua, I'm going
Yeah.
to jump out of the R painting and land here. I'm going to jump down here. And then I want to plunging attack him, okay? You know what I'm saying? How hard would that be to do?
This is not Dark Souls, so pretty probably hard.
Like I
Has
want to like
anyone on the
I
first
want to
one
like
really
swing
not-
out this door and just like you
Oh, I
know
guess you don't take
push
one.
myself that way. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can. Oh, I don't think you can successfully throw yourself 10 feet. Unless you're like right here, I guess, and you like go diagonally, but then you're just gonna bump into the wall, and I guess you could just keep going from there.
Well, I'm thinking gravity is an acceleration, you know. So maybe I'll start by going this way, and then I'll fall more that way as I go. All right, either way, it's fine. If I have to fall, if I have to fall here and then jump, that's fine. Can I plunging attack him? Is that
Yeah, go for the
okay?
attack
Cool.
on him.
I'll land here, and then I'll specifically jump so that I can plunging attack him.
Yeah, you see that you see two effects on him currently. Three actually. They're still glowing, but you do notice that one, the inky form is still on them, and two, that cube of cover from before is back, and it looks like it is sealing this side. There's only one exposed side on him now.
And it's the side that I'm on, yeah.
Yes.
That's convenient. Or what's my
It is
best? What's my best piercing weapon for plunging attacks? Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. This one, surely. I'll just
Giant sword.
leap off, pointing this right at his face.
That connects.
Oh hell yeah. Does this? Wait. Oh, I was wondering why it says versatile. I was really confused. Let's go. Max damage.
Ugh. Why do you persist? Simply lie down and die.
Diesel's not gonna respond to that. Is he
Make a
doing
charisma
anything?
saving throw.
God damn it! All right, send me to the painting.
In Growl, you see Diesel's with you.
How much movement does that take?
Oh.
Because I landed here, I jumped here, and then I
Not
jumped
very
here.
much.
So could I just do it again? Because like surely that was less than 25 feet, right?
Yeah, because because you're falling and gravity's doing most of the work, you only have to move left and right like 5 feet at a time.
Incidentally, wait, what was my roll on that? 13. Okay. Because that was actually a D12 up, and my DMC would go up. Kind of funny. So I'm going to activate this because it affects my damage rolls and such. But, as we discovered last session, the crit modifier is kind of fucked with it.
Of course.
Yeah.
So if I roll a 14 or 15, it will not say it crit, but I believe with brutal critical and DMC it should be. But either way, I'll deal with that if it comes to it. Yeah, so back here.
Roll a damage as crit damage.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, so I know everybody does, like, they do, like, standard roll, and then it, rolls the attack and rolls the damage, but you can just click to roll damage, and it'll ask you if you want to do regular or...
Do you just control the damage?
So if you're looking at a weapon, if you, you're in action, if you click on it, it says there should be standard roll, attack, damage, and info. Just click damage, and then select critical hit.
Alright, I'm gonna click on this, and then I just click damage.
Yeah, and then it'll ask for a normal or critical hit.
You must roll the attack before rolling damage.
Well, yeah, you have to roll an attack.
Okay, we'll roll an attack. And then I will roll damage. And I did not get an option.
Okay.
No, you can go ahead and work on that.
Mine works that way.
Yeah, okay,
backward.
anyway. I'm gonna do the same thing. Jump a little higher over here, and fall.
You just left! But a 14 does not connect. As your disappointing attack does miss.
Oh, okay. I was gonna use a different weapon, but that's fair. I guess it would be the same attack roll.
Does that mean he falls back past it?
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
I
they
land on
just... On the other side of the cube, yes. That's a long,
Yeah, that's awkward. It's not used to things that I can grapple, it's fucked up.
I will also pop out of the R painting.
Although this takes a little bit more movement than it did Diesel.
Yeah. Okay, I will move like so. I don't actually think I'm in range. Or that's... Could I reasonably slash with my wind cutting 30-foot range attack? Because it goes through that little corner in the line. So
Yeah, I'd say it's close enough.
Okay. Alright, time to make one attack and then get thrown back in the painting realm.
No, you'll pass the charisma save.
So true.
Like
Yeah.
fight mice.
I actually
That's-
miss. That's right, that means I get another attack. Alright, optimizing.
That one lands. Alright, yes.
2d5 plus.
All of these melee hits and the charisma saves and they just pop right back out.
Whee!
Hey, wait, you could pass on a 20. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I can, but...
Yeah, I'm just gonna move you back over to the painting because you can attack at your own leisure.
Sure. Something I forgot about last turn, though, is I have Slasher, so his move speed is reduced by, I think, 10 feet, and it's doubled for fly speed.
Also from subclass, his damage rolls are reduced by... What is their proficiency? 5, right? His damage rolls are reduced by 6 currently.
Right.
Because I hit him with a piercing weapon.
Stack debuffs on him before getting sent back to the painting.
hey, I'm actually still here. If you can see, I'm actually underneath him over here.
That's because you missed, loser.
Alright, girl.
I will just be like, hey, that was freaking rude. I'm gonna hit you again.
You're the one who's punching me. I've initiated balcony plan 37. I do not understand how this is failing.
I'll make it
How can you
38.
play at 37?
My favorite of the 39 balcony plans.
Connects. Or
Stunning strike.
alright, make that charisma save as they make a constitution save.
Cool.
You can use the versatile button once on your turn for extra damage. I added that for you because I noticed you didn't have a feature accounted for in your formulas.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, what are girls' charisma saves? What is your bonus?
Well, I use my wisdom because I'm my face as well. Instead of charisma.
Oh, okay, but you can pass it though, right? Yeah, okay, you can. Excellent.
I'm just
making
gonna place
sure.
you next to Reiki.
Huh?
Painting in, painting out.
Nani? Hey,
What?
stop that. So I have more movement. Don't have enough.
I wonder how hard it would be to like kickflip off this wall.
Can I? I'm gonna go.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, I can't. Anyway, I guess I'll just say, hey, stop. It's Reiki.
Greetings. It's you're faster than me. Good luck.
Well, I was thinking of going and throwing the plant at him, but I don't have. Never mind.
We piss him off.
Can I?
I like it.
Can I ask Quill to ferry me upstairs?
You need me to just run?
Yeah. Take me upstairs. I reach out to him and merge into a shadow.
This is... I was in a shadow film earlier, but I wasn't expecting this. You know, I kind of expected you to have some kind of weight. Does that sound strange?
You calling names fat?
Any
Suppose
dash?
not. I guess my shadow qualities allow me to remove that weight. Oh god, I didn't mean to eat myself out of there. Okay, I
Alright.
will attach on to whoever comes out this door.
Whew, I apologize for my lack of physicality.
That's fine. Thanks for the taxi.
You're all up here?
Oh,
Like Zoink Scoop.
Alright, Ray, you popped out of the painting?
Oh, I'm muted. Whoops. Yeah. The dispel magic hollow mount hollow fly here. I'd like to ask it. Are you evil?
You're asking Renicord that?
Yep.
I'm protecting my home, my plane. You are intruders, trespassers, and must be dealt with.
Sounds like what evil people say. Blast them, Hollow.
So anyways, I started blasting.
Trumpet of Sparkle.
Trumpet of Sparkles.
It's at disadvantage if they are evil. Well, then it's half on a save.
11 radiant damage. Ugh.
Nameless, where do you need to go? Because we're gonna hop back into the painting when we're done here.
oh, I'll just sit here for the time being then to help out anyone who needs it.
Okay, sure. Well, okay, I'll stay here for now, and then when, just before the chunk ends, we're gonna fly back into the painting. Feel free to detach at any point.
Oh, I'm going to make her legendary actions visible, by the way, underneath her token.
Why are there two Renicors on the
One is his lair.
Lair, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, it's a placeholder. A plenicore, if you would. I don't know why you would describe it that way, but... Alright, Georgira, Darion, Elocution, all three of you are currently over there.
I'm kind of stuck here.
You look into the door over there, Georgira. You try not thinking what might happen if you were to fall out of the door.
I guess I'm gonna...
only one way to find out.
I guess I'm gonna, like, climb slash fall back down the stairs. Like, I'm gonna jump back over here, and then...
Alright, you acrobatically manage to, like, use your claws to slow down the momentum as you, are, like, kind of scraping down a little bit. And then you manage to control your movement just fine.
Amazing. I, will fall up the stairs, I guess. And... I don't know, I guess
Correct, Elocution.
yeah, I can't see Renicor, so I guess I'll just sit here.
You have not tried elocution. But
Holly used teleport earlier and was still fused.
right.
If people are hanging around Nameless, I might walk out. What up?
I've used my action to give myself temp health.
You Missy step next to the painting, and into it. You can extract yourself at any of the other paintings.
Oh, wait, we're not. I retract.
Correct.
Correct.
What if he doesn't come back?
That's also correct.
Then that's not saying. Then that's lying when you say BRB.
That's true.
You still have all your movement left, elocution? Fortunately, that's not how Raiki's Bloodlust works.
Yeah, you're good until at least 6 seconds from now. It's okay. I have the movement to hit him, the bad guy. So
Prove it.
the problem is, you know, you stay in there. Next turn, I can bloodlust hit him, then appear in there out of movement, and then we have some difficult conversation.
Typical conversation.
One way to put it, I guess.
Alright. I think that's everybody then.
Yeah, I took my turn already.
Alright.
Where did I end? Oh, right, I'm still underneath him. I forgot we have
Yeah.
not finished a turn yet.
Alright. As you see Renicor look around, I understand now. That I've been too light. I've misunderstood. Unlike all of you, I learned from my mistakes. They use all 3 of their legendary actions, and they aim a beam at themselves that radiates with a rainbow color, and shoot themselves.
I'm
He's
learning
coming
myself.
out.
Let me
Gay.
do the same
He's
thing I've done
coming
every
out.
time I've said this.
I have been too generous. Give me a second. I was adjusting
There's
something.
2 of them.
There's then always 2 of it.
Oh, I understand now.
I don't.
Aqua said this was gonna take half an hour because he expected us to be dead by now.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me a
That,
moment.
that
I'm
I
adjusting something.
wholeheartedly believe.
Just 1 second. Oh wait, no. This is... Okay, there we go. The first I need to remove is you. Remove your presence. As they aim at you, Diesel. Behold,
Yep.
you are impacted with a landscaping ray.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
However, you notice that as it's falling, it's actually going even faster than usual, as the rays have been infused with even more of a rainbow hue to them.
Okay. What? What does that mean?
Who knows yet? Make a dexterity saving throw. As you see,
okay.
the floor underneath you is
10.
attempting to crush you.
Yeah, I got a 10.
That sounds
All right.
pretty good.
Unless Nemos can reroll that, but I don't think she can.
I mean, the bad news is you have a +2.
Oh, you're right. I do have a +2. Never mind. Hit me with it. What does it do? That's some
76
dice.
bludgeoning damage.
Good lord. Okay.
And you are
Unfortunately-
pinned and restrained underneath.
Fortunately, I do resist bludgeoning damage. But that will hurt. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me calculate.
You see that Renegor, for their part, tries to fly out, but the slashing wounds they received earlier seem to impede their hovering capabilities, as they kind of just flop on the ground a little bit and then rise into the air again. Ugh. These wounds. I must cleanse them later.
Just
Then
to
you are my
clarify-
only target.
Uh-oh. Aqua.
Yeah.
Just to clarify also, this isn't just like attack rolls. That's any damage, all right?
Correct.
Okay. Ouchie. Oh wait, hold on a
Behold.
second. This is important. Okay, we're good. I am still really cool. Is he really doing
You
it
are getting
again?
hit by another landscaping ray, but because this is a dexterity save and you're restrained, this is at disadvantage.
I mean, I can't pass anyway.
Get his ass!
Boof, as it smashes you from the other direction into the ceiling, basically.
Oh,
From the
my-
ground
is
and from the ceiling down and pins you down, and now from the ground up into the ceiling, slamming you.
That is quite a bit above average.
He's just playing around with the fucking ragdolling Gary's mod. No.
Oh,
Other one.
oh,
It literally is just
no.
ragdolling you with the landscaping ray.
The HP damage taking thing is not doing anything. I have to manually do this. Wait, hang on a second, Aqua. Can I still remain cool though? Sure fucking can. I'm
You're trying to
cool
look
as
cool
fuck,
while getting
bro.
slammed into the ceiling, into the ground, into
I'm
the ceiling.
so cool.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. Even to have,
Um,
that's a lot.
Yeah, fortunately, with my subclass and with the debuff I gave him, it's being reduced by 16, I think, or wait, no, 15. Sorry. So it's still being reduced by a bit, but let me see, 75.
Can potentially reduce that by a little bit more.
He'll be
hang on.
fine.
Okay.
Right.
Oh wait, I do not want to take a long rest. Sorry.
That's a powerful subclass feature.
I'm trying to type in my HP, and the rest button is right next to it. And like take a rest.
Take a rest while you're pinned up.
Wait, just use the little widget thing.
I would love to. It just doesn't
It
work.
wasn't working.
Oh, it's
Doesn't do
not?
anything.
Weird. Okay, I'll look
No.
into that
That's
later.
weird.
Hold
It
on.
was working
Hold on, wait.
for me.
Let me type in a negative number and see if that works. Nope, that doesn't either.
Unlucky. All right.
Oh.
They once again use their layer action now,
Okay,
as
no, that's weird. No, it's working.
they go ahead and mass raid the area yet again. Behold, every person in the manor, go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
Just layer it on me, bud.
Oh no.
Layer it on. That's right.
My worst stat.
Wow, these are.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't pass that, believe it or not.
I believe it.
It's 23, right? That's DC.
Yes. You maintain nameless? Georgira is paused. The Therion is paused. Growl is paused.
Why unconscious? I thought that was a stun.
I couldn't find a stun symbol, that's why.
So we knocked you
It is a
unconscious,
stun,
but now you're unconscious.
I mean, you're also unconscious because you're not, like, meaningfully aware of your surroundings, so it's kind of both stun and unconscious when you think about it. Nameless,
Well, that
you passed.
matters a lot. Is it actually unconscious?
Let me look up what the unconscious condition states. I only wrote stun, but it's literally freezing you in time, and you're unaware of your surroundings.
Just use the
No, because unconscious requires you to fall prone, and you're not falling prone, you're literally frozen So stun it makes more sense.
I mean, sure, we can
Petrify,
rectify-
basically?
It's not a petrification. Because petrification does a lot of other stuff. Diesel, did you pass?
I can't pass.
Okay. You are also frozen in time.
I mean, wait, did you even try rolling?
Sure,
If
here you
it's
go.
close, I can give you a boost. Okay.
I understand why you didn't try. Actually, yeah, there is a stun symbol. Hold on, I just had to look for it in the module I have. That will hamper your progress. Leave me alone and die. In that order.
In that order.
My bad, I did it in the other order.
And Reiki, you failed also.
Oh yeah.
Phew.
Me and my
That
trusty
was, I
plus
think
0.
every single person in the manor right now is stunned, except for Nameless.
Is this like a TPK almost?
I mean, this is what happens when you don't have a paladin. It's impossible to pass saving throws.
Not
Alright.
impossible, just unlikely.
Aaron Quill takes a look at the surroundings. You seem in charge here. Which one of them should I free?
Nameless points at Diesel. Him.
Oh, I
He's
can
drawing
get
most
sent.
of the aggro.
I can get
Wow,
sent
you
to the
were
changing
chosen.
dimension again. Let's go.
That was this is the start of our turn, correct?
Correct.
I get to
So,
make
yeah.
a Constitution save then.
Oh, wait, did I?
Man, your spells are pretty useful around here.
If I'm frozen
I am
in
getting
time,
a
my
bit
bloodlust
tapped out.
abated.
Hopefully this helps. They go ahead and provide you a bardic inspiration, Diesel. That's the last one of those I have.
Hell, is my like level 2 bard? Okay.
He's given like 17 out.
Yeah, I know.
So that removes the stunned on me.
Correct. You are
I'm
still
gonna assume
restrained,
it
though.
I'm gonna assume that does not remove the giant rock that has hit me in the head, but
It might.
I do believe I am no longer stunned though.
Yes, with your indomitable will, you manage to free yourself out of the restraints of being temporarily affixed. Your gravity,
Aqua,
however, remains warped.
Aqua, what was it that was causing those teleportation charisma saves? Was the inky thing? Or something
Yes,
else?
and they currently still have it.
Motherfucker. Okay. This fucking bastard.
How did we get rid of that ink last time? I don't remember.
We
I don't
didn't.
think we didn't.
We never did.
Oh, we never did. Okay, I thought we did for like a while, and then it came back after he fired himself.
But so there are 3 rocks on top of me. Is that what I'm understanding here?
It's not a rock, actually. This is the pillar. So there's a giant pillar that spawned from the ceiling and is pinning you down.
Technically, if
Is
you
there one
smack
of them
when he
or 3 of
teleports
them?
you, then you're no longer restrained, right?
True. Yeah.
Alternatively, I can come for you if that doesn't work.
I do not believe so. It's part of Renigor's
Oh.
control over this demiplane and themselves. If I had to make a sneaking suspicion, it always seems that they're hitting themselves with 3 rays at a time. It might be one of the effects. After all, there's the cube, there's the ink, and what's the third one?
Aqua, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
And you're more than welcome to say no. I just totally forgot about that. I had the psionic pearl. Would I have been able to use that? I completely forgot about it, and that's my bad. So you're
Sure.
welcome to say no, but
Sure, you saw how much damage it was about to do, and you were like, whoa!
yeah, I completely forgot. I haven't used this thing in so long. Because I'm like our last several fights, they have been like, hey, if I hit you, I do all of these other things, and I'm like, well, I don't want 1 AC. But against this guy, I don't think I'm gonna pass this shit anyway.
That's unreasonable.
He doesn't attack your AC anyway.
Yep,
Yeah.
that too.
So
So
what I
strategic.
will, yes, then it would actually be that, I believe. But what I will do is I will phase step 30 feet up, and by up I mean here, and then I will fall on him again. That's not usable anymore. That is okay. Cool. And hey, you know that plunging attack worked pretty well last time. I think. Well, one of them did. So what if I did it again?
Your desperation is palpable. It seems my strategy is working. Ugh, as they get hit by the giant sharpened stick. Maybe. Oh no, it missed. But while you're falling, you get a second attempt to swing. After all, you have 2 attacks.
Unless Nameless wants to try and reroll that, but I can try again.
Give me one sec. I am in the kitchen.
Situation is that Diesel fell and we rolled a 14 on their attack, which means they rolled a 3, and they were asking to reroll that attack.
What is his AC?
18.
It's 18 or 19.
It's 18. Yeah, you can reroll.
Right.
Hold
Reroll.
on.
Reaction 1.
Attack. Normal. 18.
That connects.
Okay, excellent. doo-doo-doo. And
Surprisingly, no crits.
yeah, I used them all up last session, I think. Hold on, I need to look at. Sorry, I should read this. I feel like I have no reason to attack normally versus breaking, given he's gonna send me to the Shadow Realm as soon as I attack him. Aqua, I moved 10 feet towards him in a straight line, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then I'm gonna. I would only have 1 attack, so I will not come back, but I will do that.
All right, so
damage by falling on him.
a true plunging attack.
Yeah. No, it's just since I know I can only get 1 attack on him, I have no reason to save my second attack. I may as well use the what's it called? Tavern Brawler break attack.
Yeah, because Tavern Brawler break basically turns multiple attacks into 1 big attack, which is perfect for this situation, actually.
Yeah. And I don't know if that damage number is right, so let me double check before you do any subtraction, because I didn't edit all of my weapons. There's a lot to edit.
Okay.
So
While
let me-
you're doing
let me
that,
double check.
I'll just have the 56 on there for now, which has left Rendicore badly injured.
Okay.
Ugh.
You
They're
can
covered
also
in
send me
cuts
to
and
whatever
bruises,
Shadow
even
Realm you
through
want.
their inky form.
Oh, okay, yeah, it did not. Let's see,
Oh,
3d12.
relevant. I forgot to mention this, but I guess it's relevant because I didn't mention it earlier. You notice the temporal field around him has been gone ever since they shunted themselves up here.
Oh, okay.
Temporal field. What is that again?
You never saw it do anything meaningful.
Be right back.
Sorry, Aqua, it is a little lower than that. I did not actually edit the break attack on this weapon, so it would be, I think that one. Okay, wait.
Oh, you're right. Yes, Elocution's Eldritch Blast was stopped at a temporal field. It froze in midair when it was just about to hit.
Is that because it's a projectile, or was it because it was force damage? Has anyone else fired projectiles? Oh, Ethereum, has Ethereum attacked him yet?
Sorry, Aqua, it should be 6 less damage.
Not this turn,
Okay.
because I can't see him from here.
I
Like
will edit
ever,
that right
have
now.
you ever attacked with the temporal field on?
I don't know. When did the temporal field first appear?
I'm not sure.
I
I
don't
didn't.
know.
Probably wasn't paying attention. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, it's gone regardless.
Okay.
All right. I believe that is all for your moves. Diesel, are you staying in there or are you exiting out?
His lair action affects everyone in the manor, right?
Yes, whenever they use the mass ray.
Okay, is that the only lair action we've seen?
No, the other one you see is when they shoot themselves 3 times, and they seem to alternate
Oh.
between them.
Oh, okay. And the last time was when they shot themselves with the rainbow one, or the last time was when they shot everyone? Last
Mass
time was when
ray.
they shot
Yeah, because
Okay,
it stunned a bunch
so-
of people.
So I feel safe going back in the manor this turn?
You assuming the pattern keeps up and nothing changes, then they should not use mass rays or legendary layer
Okay.
action.
And just for like a reason, I feel like expertise in Arcana would be able to piece that out at least. So I'm confident in.
Yes, you notice that they can't use the same layer action twice in a row.
Okay, well then I'll hop back in here, but I won't enter this division.
Alright. We have 2 people stunned. Jorjiro, what are you up to while you're not stunned down there?
I might just fang.
Who is still stunned, by the way?
Growl
am.
and Reiki and
Ethereon.
3 people.
That was a con save, right?
Intelligence.
Oh, so it was. It's not con later to get be free of it. It's still
Correct.
No,
con.
that's something unique to me.
Oh, okay. I see.
I don't have any reason to believe I would be able to dispel the pause ray, right?
No, it doesn't seem magical. Some of the things they're doing are magical and some are supernatural. This one is supernatural. Okay, while you're considering...
Definitely jump
Oh,
into
sorry.
the stairwell and walk up the side of it, but then I couldn't do anything when I get here.
Alright, well, they're considering. Ray, you are still active this turn. Elocution as well.
Sure, I got you. I'll zoom in. And I will cast rather uncharacteristically for Ray. Going to cast
Power word kill.
Harm.
Damn.
Hit me up with that con save.
I like how it has like a little knife on it.
It's a
Ooh,
spellcasting.
failed. Ugh. I must hold.
That
And
does
can you
reduce
it?
its hit point maximum if that matters.
I'm back.
Yeah, by 54.
Damn.
Alright, I've reduced it accordingly.
Cool. And then, why have I closed Hollow? Is anyone, like, really injured that needs help?
I'm pretty injured, but I'm probably okay right now. But I'm gonna go grab my food. I'll be back in a sec.
I've lost 6 hit points and gained 12 temporary hit points.
Oh, wow, no, you're fucking dying. Alright,
Oh,
we'll just run here. Holly will cast heal, and then we're gonna dart back into the painting.
Where it's safe.
A little bit, yeah.
This is probably basically my only move.
Alright. Training board. Elocution?
You might want to re-mention that when Ethereon gets back.
Yeah. A little bit.
Alright. Elocution exit out of the painting to see a frozen in time Reiki. In the way.
Nick, you've been healed for 70.
Yo, pog.
Is his
Thumbs up.
mobility still reduced?
No, I don't believe so, since I haven't been hit by Slasher
I
again.
have to reapply it.
Okay. I was just thinking if he was stuck there, it would have been neat to throw a hazard there, but...
Pokemon style. Let's see what Elocution does. We all wait. Bated anticipation.
While Elocution's... Oh, no, never mind. Flame strike.
Flame strike.
Hey, where do the NPCs go, by the way?
They all got destroyed.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he used a target everyone and targeted all the NPCs, which is how he discovered elocution.
Is it attribute to prof or attributes plural dot prof? Plural, right?
Alright, they do succeed and will take 13 damage from that.
I wonder if it would have been worth trying to make him need to burn a legendary resistance just so he can't rainbow himself again.
Due to the buff to Flame Strike 2, the next attack made at Renicor will be at advantage. I may want to consider making Flame Strike even more strong later on to even make all attacks at advantage. We'll see. But that's a future consideration. Alright, I think that's all moves for this round then. On Renicor's turn, you see them once again use 3 of their legendary actions. What do I need right now in order to thwart all of these people my way? Yes, I know what the right choice is. They aim another rainbow ray at themselves.
This guy's so predictable.
Alright. They have a little bit of movement as their cube kind of scrapes against the wall as it's following along. It makes a horrible grinding noise, basically. Actually, hold on. The pillar that they summoned earlier, you notice that as they're trying to move, the pillar is blocking their way and they can't. Ugh,
Skill issue.
let me.
How embarrassing.
That is kind of embarrassing.
This is so tragic. They kind of spin in place to see if they can move it, but they can't. My own contingency thwarted against myself.
What?
Out of curiosity, has he cast the spell contingency at all? At
No.
any
I
point?
don't think so.
Seems like a missed opportunity, Aqua.
From this vantage point. Actually,
Well,
Nameless,
exact-
can you see them?
Can I see them what?
Can you see what Renicor is doing? This has
I
2 important
should
implications
be
to
able
consider.
to. I don't know. I mean, I'm standing right there. Like, same with Growl and Diesel, right?
Okay, because that means I have line of sight of you.
I am personally intentionally staying out of line of sight.
Oh, wait, where's the door? Oh, okay, I see.
Right
I see.
here.
Growl's in front of the door, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay,
Nameless-
I'm on Quill, so I should be in range.
Behold. Landscaping ray.
Oh no, I'm
He
gonna be
loves that one.
landscaped.
Yeah, he does.
Landscape painting.
I love being landscaped.
He didn't get it a single time in the first part of the fight.
Deflected. As a pillar emerges right here that you're able to avoid. Behold. Gravity ray.
That's on me too?
Yes, all of these. You're the only target they have. Behold! Gravity ray.
Wow.
And then interestingly, they behold a 4th time. They've never beholded 4 times until now. Make an intelligence saving throw.
No, they've been upgraded.
There it is.
What the heck is that? I'm rerolling that. Okay.
Well-
Wait, I can reroll because it's 4? Okay, I give up.
You do have Bardic Inspiration.
Meant to be.
I
Oh, but
can't
that-
clear that.
That
It's,
wouldn't
it's
be enough.
23.
Even with,
Well,
yeah, even with a
yes.
perfect 10 plus 2, it wouldn't be
Well,
enough.
yeah, but Bardic Inspiration gives you advantage. I don't know if any of those were actually advantage or if you just rerolled
Oh,
it.
I guess, okay, I'll reroll one more time then.
And now Bardic Inspiration.
So roll.
D10, there's a 10% chance.
You still
10%?
have your 1d4.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that passes then.
Alright.
Okay.
Incredible.
You resist the force of what you've called for now the Psychic Ray. as the beholder aims 4 rays at themselves. I must adopt my strategy. This cube imposes on me.
What is that?
Alright, hold on. First, the cube that is on their way, all around them disappears, as it's no longer active. And instead, what you notice is that the parts of the pillar from earlier break off and then form a layer of armor on them. Okay, there we go. This is precisely what I needed. You also see that gravity begins working more slowly against them, and they begin moving around very rapidly. You keep hiding from my line of sight. Now I will go to you. You also see that, yet again, as the inky form disappears momentarily, it returns. And they also have one other kind of glowing sheen on them, like a metallic sheen, that doesn't seem to have been properly appearing before, as it is now all of your turns.
Should we really have some people to like ready actions to grab his tentacles or something when he tries doing that?
I was
We
thinking
can't.
that.
Oh, yeah.
If we grab him, we get sent to the painting dimension.
So does
Yeah.
the pause wear off?
Wait, that's only if you fail the charisma check, right?
Make an intelligence
Yeah.
saving throw, Reiki, not wisdom. Oh, but that's
Oh,
for
that
your
was-
blood thing.
That was for the blood plus, but see y'all in the round.
Oh my god, bye.
Quill sees Etherion's gun and then aims their dispel over at them.
I'm
Clearing
all up
it.
my ass at this point.
That was just the teleportation one, right? For Reiki.
And that would be the last of those I have too.
So I'm right side up again.
No, you're just not frozen in time any longer.
Oh,
I still am. It's nice in here.
Wait. Am I?
Oh,
Wait,
the
how do you
Make
get
an
out further?
make an intelligence saving throw to see if you can escape, bro.
But I'm
did
so
Reiki's gravity get
stupid.
swapped? Is that what happened?
No, I'm
Right,
still
yeah,
frozen.
he's
It's
fine.
last turn.
Oh, he's frozen. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
It is not. The DC is 23.
Mother of... Well, I can't get out there.
Yeah, none of the marshals can. Actually, I think I'm the only one that can pass that save.
Oh no, we dumb. Nothing. Oh wait.
I could
Oh.
theoretically like jump from here, like up, and get a line of sight. All right.
Do you have a climbing speed?
I do not, but I have athletics proficiency.
Damn it.
Not, I'm considering. Because the way a stair, I mean, the stairs have a railing clearly, right? There's a railing right there.
Yeah, like I presume that's what I was like standing on, because like I could jump from down here onto that railing and then walk
Yep.
up that way.
Ugh. There you are. You move onto the railing out there. It's creaking under your weight, but it's maintaining for
Yeah.
now.
I'm kind of heavy.
They want a wall of thorns somewhere, but someone's also probably gonna get shredded when their gravity gets swapped. So
Also, none of the wall thorns would actually stop him like at all, so you will
Before-
just move through the floor.
Before I lose my line of sight, I do want to try to hit him as hard as I can. Ah, fuck. I
I
got
can-
pop-ups on my screen.
I will wait patiently for 25 frames and something.
After that, will you begin your assault?
Make the draconic
Yeah.
spark roll. Even with the armor protecting them from further harm, the draconic spark strikes true, nailing a savage hit for 48 lightning damage. Ugh. I thought my armor was sufficient. I don't know why it says badly injured. Am I the only one that's sick? Because they're severely wounded.
Yeah, it says badly injured.
I thought you told us it was badly injured.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, weird. No, they are severely wounded right now.
Oh, maybe it's the change in their max health that's changing the thresholds.
Maybe. In any case, they are looking pretty beat up at the moment, as they will legendary action back in retaliation. I'm more empowered since the last time you saw me.
How come
Make
these aren't
a
spells?
Constitution save, Jajira.
How come these aren't spells? Why can't I beat him up to stop him from casting this? What the hell? This is bullshit.
Is Dojiro okay?
I think
They are
so.
fine.
Okay.
So anyway, guys, you won't believe what I'm about to do.
Hit him with a chair.
Wait, I have a question for the people that are frozen in time. What does that mean? Like, can they be moved at all?
Yeah, they can be moved. They kind of look like they're not. They can't. They don't blink. They don't breathe. It's like their entire body is just frozen.
Since Growl is in the doorway, I will kind of move her over to the right. Over here. She's kind of in the way.
Continue.
I'm just gonna like pick her up and like just drop her back down right here.
What if I jump up and grab
From the
Raiki
scruff of
and
her neck.
use real Raiki as a weapon?
I only have enough juice.
Oh my
for
God,
one
use it
more
as a
attack, by the
weapon.
way.
Part 2.
You need
Wait,
to
say
crit.
this? True, I do need to crit. Except since it's the real you, you might actually take damage this time.
So
What if that like breaks you out of your stupor, you know?
I wake up, just my head getting slammed into a monster.
Wait. What if that's not actually me interacting with you? So he sends you to the portal dimension, and then I'm fine.
Nice.
You should try it.
Or maybe
Yeah,
you get the
do it.
2-for-1 special.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of do want to try it.
Do it. It's funny.
Aqua, how would this work? I want to jump up, since this is my gravity. I want to jump. I want to grab Raiki, and I want to like, after I jump, arc myself, you know, slightly over this way.
All
So,
right.
jump at like a slight angle, you know, to grab him somewhere, you know, with my here, and then just fall onto
Yeah.
the builder.
So you kind of have to lever yourself on its door a little bit, but you push yourself up, grab Raiki's leg, and begin falling with Raiki in hand.
It's not flying, he's falling with style.
And you
Exactly.
slam Raiki onto the holder.
Hey, my attack rolls are slowly getting better.
You do see that they
Uh,
are covered with a layer of armor, though.
Does that
I
hit or
don't
no?
see the attack roll.
I didn't see the attack roll. What was it?
Oh, sorry, I was testing something. I apologize. I was trying to test something, so I was self-rolling. Where is it? Do you see this?
22.
Raiki slams into the armor, and it doesn't seem to quite hurt Renicor, as Raiki will take the damage instead.
I'm sorry.
At least
Raiki,
weren't
you
trying
take
to
23
rape-
damage.
Alright. I had.
Actually, wait,
Attack.
I thought he would only take half the damage, is what we
Oh,
said.
you're right,
Is
it's
it
half,
the full?
sorry.
I can double check the feat just to make sure.
I think it was half. That sounds reasonable to me, but I might be wrong.
Yes. Oh, wait, no, it says hit or miss. You can deal half the attack's bludgeoning damage.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, then it's like...
I don't actually want to hurt Raiki, unless you think that'd be funny, Jake.
I mean,
Wait,
it's up to you.
Okay, I don't actually want to hurt Raiki.
This guy's too formal. Get his ass.
that
Well,
could have been
anyway.
that advantage because of the flame strike, right?
Oh, true.
So I reroll the attack? Is what you're
Yeah,
Maybe you crit.
since the flame strike does give advantage on the hit.
saying? Okay.
That
Alright,
actually
that-
connects.
That,
And Renicor takes the full 23 damage.
It's
well,
more
no,
than that, 'cause it's
that's
crit.
yeah, that's definitely a crit. No,
Oh.
my crit range is 14 right now, so.
That's
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Yeah, I mean, because brutal critical is really funny, and then DMC has a couple more in there. So I'm gonna disable. So I can
While you're
actually
doing that,
fucking-
Raiki, make
yeah,
a
go ahead.
charisma saving throw.
Oh shit, I got you.
Oh, right, you fail all saving throws while you're paused. I forgot.
I thought it was
Oh.
disadvantage.
While pause, you fail all of them.
Okay.
Okay. I think.
Oh, that's probably the upgrade.
I think that's correct. Yeah, because brutal critical adds an extra 2d10 in there. Yeah, that looks right to me.
Oh no, it is disadvantage. You're right. I hadn't read my own thing.
It's
Oh
okay.
shit!
My
So
bad.
I can just double nat 20 and be
Double nat
alright.
20. Yeah. Damn.
Let's
How
go.
could this have happened?
Wait, so I am still here?
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah, it worked.
Optimal.
I mean, Growl is right above you.
I look up longingly at Grell.
Growl can't speak, but they would totally let you do it.
No,
I mean,
it's
it
fine.
would keep her safe in the painting dimension while she's paused.
Go for it.
Oh wait, true.
You
hang
have
on a
my
second.
blessing.
Okay, cool. Actually, I don't think I'm here. I think I should be like here.
Alright, I passed Growl over to Diesel, I guess.
Am
You
I
had them in
wrong?
the scruff of your.
Oh,
They had them by the scruff of their neck earlier, so that's very
That's true.
doable.
I
Yeah,
deposit
that's
Growl in Diesel's hands, arms.
So I don't need to jump again. That's crazy.
You can make use of my astral arm.
Hold on, Nick. This is funny. Let me finish this. Yeah. Hey, what if I did it again, bro? That's also a crit.
Alright,
I
make
hate
the
this.
hit.
Why isn't this working? Hold on. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
this
do
is
not
damage roll.
understand this stratagem. As Growl, you are also sent to the painting dimension.
And you know what? I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grapple him. Yep. Send me to the painting dimension. What's up, bro? We need to regroup.
I love it.
Alright, I'm done.
I'm feeling dizzy.
I'm going to shoot him. But first, I'm going to focus.
Um,
and- what?
I also want to say the knife that Elocution has, that was when he is like on the verge of death, right? So we should prep that soon too.
I mean, he does have near death above his portrait right now.
Yeah, but let Nick shoot him because that's funny. And then we'll stab him with it, right?
I mean, what if he dies though?
Then we fail and all die.
I know. Nick always crits. So, and my feature lets me reduce damage from crits. So I'll
Oh,
reduce the
fuck.
damage a little bit. Big brain.
Oh, should I shoot or should I not shoot?
That's up to you, bro.
Blast him.
Yeah, shoot him. Fuck it.
Should I also cast Magic Weapon first?
Who should
Uh,
do the stabbing? Like, Nameless
yeah.
is probably better at stabbing than.
I thought Mr. Quill had to.
We have to do the stabbing while it's well, Renekor is adjacent to Quill. I don't know if it works if he's doing the stabbing.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
Quill had to be the one that stabbed.
No, it's just when
Oh.
they're next to each other. I mean, Nameless can stab.
I mean, I think Nameless probably is better at stabbing than Elo.
Alright. Go for the shots, Ethereal.
Okay.
Bang bang. He crit.
Wow, what a shock.
That's a lot of damage.
And then-
2d12 with 2d6 plus.
I must maintain.
Oh wait, Nick. I don't think you have the 2d6 currently because you're not big. Right? We shrunk you down.
I don't have big enabled right now. It's disabled right now.
Oh.
I thought that's what the 2d6 was from.
Shouldn't be.
I'm going to telepathically tell Quill to get next to Renekor.
I don't actually know what that 2d6 is coming from because I have the big thing disabled right now.
I just
Oh, I don't know.
roll one of my weapons for the attack roll. It's random
Yeah.
weapon for the.
Everyone is proficient with daggers.
Do you
Okay,
have
so-
advantage?
That's a funny sentence out of context.
So are you gonna stab or should I shoot again?
I think it might be time for stabbing because his health the text did change colors. Like it got a redder version of it, so I'm not sure if we want to
Well-
risk another crit.
Well, the only thing is, there is one lower than your death. There's also Death's Door, isn't there?
Oh, that's true. I think it's in a pin somewhere.
Aqua?
Yeah, there is Death's Door. It's a lower threshold.
Shoot him again.
Should we
Oh, yeah.
wait?
Shoot him again.
Okay, I shoot again.
Bang
Blast
bang.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
extra armor is no use against the critical hits.
Oh dear God!
Holy sh-
11, 11, 6, 6.
Oh my god.
What a roll.
Holy
Wow.
crap! That is
Holy
2
shit.
off of a max roll.
Between the armor that they have on, they're just bleeding profusely.
They're wearing armor.
They have like a rock armor around them, basically, from the pillar fragments.
Oh, okay, I was.
I think everything relies on this nameless.
Yeah, I rolled a 23.
It quinks off with the armor.
I think I know how to do this. Aqua.
I do have something for that.
Oh, I can here.
I can add 2 to that.
Add 3 to that. Wait, I have multi-attack. I should consider using it.
Oh, a fighter saying, "Oh yeah, I have
Fighter,
multi-attack."
guys.
Yeah, you are a very
Could have
confusing
fooled me.
fighter.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, where'd it go? Where'd the roll go? Huh? Fuck. 29. Oh yeah, that's a crit. That hits.
All right, as that actually there was one thing before they're about to be hit by this dagger. You see that they have one more legendary set of legendary actions they shoot out. No, one of you is coming with me. They aim for elocution and choose their ray. Elocution, you learn what ray number 10 is finally called.
Deletion ray.
Oh my.
I do not have the line of sight to her. Actually, I probably don't even have line of sight to nameless.
It's okay. We didn't need it.
Okay. I'm just saying I
I
can't
don't-
help with this just for a save.
Actually, this is more dramatic if I go ahead and do this. All right, elocution. The deletion ray aims over at your direction.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Actually, kind of sad that you didn't target
Is
attack
Nameless
double.
able to reroll that 4, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know how much it would do though, cause she can't pass it.
Oh, I thought
She only has
Elocution had a
+1.
higher. Yeah, for some reason I thought
Does
+4.
Elocution
Hang on,
have a
I'm
bardic
looking.
inspiration available?
No, they didn't have one.
There is no white icon.
Don't they have
Well,
dark
good luck,
ones
gamer.
I can reroll. I can give you a
Vision.
1d4. I can. Wait, can I stop psychic damage? Hey, can you buff Rune Knight real quick so I can
In such a buff.
resistance to psychic damage? Thanks. Increase reaction to. Yeah, I can only stop elemental stuff. It looks like.
Do you have any more dark ones on luck, elocution?
Oh, I have. I
Tomb
have
of
something that
Levistus.
reduces
Oh,
damage.
As
I have
as
one
the
that-
deletion ray aims over at elocution, you see them encase themselves in ice as the psychic force melts most of the ice off, but there they stand, still undeleted. As your fatal dagger stabs over into Renicor Nameless, you see them go, no, I have so much more to... what's happening? Suddenly, as if kind of like their form is beginning to condense and materialize around itself, squishing and bobbing around. I can't go down like this. This is my plane. Didn't I do all of this for you? Why are you doing this to me?
I knew it.
slurp.
I've seen it many times.
I imagine him going into Aaron Quill's ear.
Can this even be used? This can.
What?
This doesn't require requires an action. Just kidding. I was like, hold on.
Bait and
We did
switch?
it.
Bait and switch doesn't require an action.
The manor goes quiet.
Are all the effects still on us?
Yes. The gravity ones, at least.
Oh,
Not the pause.
And the stun, I guess, yeah. But
I
you'll
will
eventually
stand
break
on
out
the-
of it.
I will stand on the wall and shake Growl until she wakes up.
It takes about a minute. It takes about a minute, but eventually the pause finally ends.
I can
And
probably
then-
running jump over here, right?
Yeah. After about 10 minutes, Shujur and Ethereal, everybody's kind of like regrouping and handling themselves. You see that your gravity returns back to normal. Although in Ethereal's case, it's a little bit funny because you're like on a wall right here, right? And then just kind of suddenly, out of nowhere, after 10 minutes, you just fall face first onto the ground.
You take 1 falling damage and die instantly.
I'm not even 5 feet off the wall.
Diesel,
There was
the
a
same
nail-
thing
there was
happens
a
to you.
stray nail standing up on the floor, and my head got pierced by it.
Yeah, that's funny.
How do I rotate myself?
In MS Paint or like in general?
In roll 20, or not roll 20, fucking Foundry, because I'm still pointing sideways.
Yeah, you're just sideways now, bro. What do you want?
Yeah, it's I think it's a skill issue person. That I was using a control and then the mouse wheel. I think there was another way. I just forgot what it was.
Too far.
Shift and arrow keys also works.
Oh yeah, with arrow keys. You're reorientating yourself back to regular gravity, Diesel, after spending 10 minutes in a different area.
Yeah. It's okay. It was okay. I got the pog against that guy.
Why do I have
Plunging
an
attack him
icon
like
of
6
Diesel
times.
above my player
Actually, I'm looking at you.
Oh, you're
Looks
targeting
good. Now I'm looking at Jojira.
me. Yeah, well, look at you.
Yeah. Now I'm looking at Growl because we're both a red team and that's pog.
Why is Ray pointed sideways?
Where did he go?
Oh, there we go.
Despite my insecurities from earlier, I'm quite pleased about how this all turned out. Scrambling toward success.
What the hell just happened?
By the way, Aqua, I figured out a workaround for it. I just added Brutal Critical to the levels of DMC that upgrade crit chance, or like a crit threshold.
Oh,
And
that
so I'll
worked.
just disable Brutal Critical whenever I get to that point.
Makes sense. Growl, was that a question directed at Quill?
Yeah, I guess.
I
Whoever was answering.
Have you ever suddenly intuitively gained an understanding of something that you were previously unaware of?
No.
No.
No, never.
Your Honor, I'm stupid.
Do you see them kind of looking at the palms of their hands for a second? I think not only do I feel like I have control over the space around me, but let me see what I can do. Quickly, I am immensely grateful to all of you. This is very important for me to say first. Do you, is there somebody that would, want something small and meager to start? I need to test something.
Beer.
How about
Yeah,
some
pretty-
nice food?
Test it on.
I said beer!
Beer works.
Let me see. I am very grateful for your assistance, and I hope to repay you. As, Growl, you see that, beer materializes in your hand.
I drink it.
Interesting. I would like if your wounds repaired themselves. As elocution, you find that you are restored back to maximum hit points.
Why did Renacor simply not do that to himself?
Hey, you're taking my job. If you can do that, I won't be needed here.
I have a few suspicions, but certainly the beginning one that starts is they didn't seem as if they had a clear head to begin with.
Oh, he's stupid.
I wouldn't say beholders are stupid. They're immensely intelligent creatures, and the strategies that they imposed against this constantly shifting fight indicated that they weren't some lowly beast or feral aberration. They strategize, but they're delusional creatures, paranoid. They can't focus the immense power that they have.
Yes, well, he
But I
seemed,
can.
He seemed oddly surprised whenever he tried the same thing and it didn't work. So I don't know. It was very strange.
Someone who heard his last words, please question to Quill. Please. Please. Fine.
I didn't hear what you said. What?
Someone who heard Renacor's final words, please question Quill.
What did Renacor say?
He basically said, I did this for you. Why are you doing
that's what you're
this?
questioning.
But I didn't hear it. I mean, I was paused, so I wouldn't have heard
Likewise.
it.
I
But
think more
otherwise,
importantly, we
I
were all
would
in the
have
painting dimension.
asked. Nameless just doesn't care.
Interesting. What else am I able to do?
You have secrets.
I am feeling a little bit famished myself as well, as they do materialize some food inside of their hand also. I think I'm beginning to understand the nature of how this works a little bit more in depth. Let's test with something
There's
a little more
limits?
impossible. We need limitations.
You materialize a chair or something in that corner.
Okay.
Something bigger.
A chair. Over here. Materialize. Nothing happens.
Interesting.
Need to understand this a little bit more in depth. It doesn't seem like it's
something
materialized.
that you want.
That seems plausible. If there is one thing I kind of want, you see that they go over to the window. The entire town is just full of mannequins that are lifeless. I did enjoy the conversations I had. Perhaps Donathan? You see that the kind of through the window gap as well. One of the mannequins fully forms and stands back up. It is Donathan. Could I do that for all of them? One by one, all of the fallen mannequins begin returning back to their original forms.
I thought you wanted more than anything else to leave this place.
Ah. Yes, of course. It is time for us to escape out of here, isn't it? Been trapped for.
How about you materialize the exit?
Yeah. I think it is about time for us to do that, doesn't it? Should we stay in here or should we exit out to some fresh air before we do this? One last look at the plane before we exit.
But if we exit, where would you end up?
I'm unsure.
Originally?
My hunch is that since it was in the Underdark where I was trapped to the Underdark, we would return, but I presume that we can find our way out of a few meager aberrations if we handled this. We could rest here if you want to ensure that's the case before.
Yes,
we might want to take a long rest first before we do anything else.
That is a decent idea. I personally feel fine, but
I think an extra night here before it disappears is a good idea.
You can summon whatever you want, right? I want some rice wine now.
Nameless is gonna comment to the telepathic link to everyone but Aaron Quill. He kind of sounds like he wants to stay now.
I'm so suspicious of him.
At bare minimum, I think he wants to at least say goodbye. They're not actually saying that out loud, just telepathically.
Yeah, telepathically. I don't trust him.
I'm just moving to the village for a bit.
I wonder if you could control where he exits. Like, What if you just thought of a portal that takes everyone specifically to where you initially started?
I almost not mind reading per se, but it seems their line of thoughts were kind of in the same direction as you're exiting out back into the village, once again full of people and life, or life in quotation marks. I wonder if this power is limited only in here to this demi-plane, or if it's infused into me. But it feels more infused than simply, a result of the plane itself.
Why did the power transfer to you from the beholder?
I mean, that's just part of the dagger.
Oh, it was his dagger. I can't remember.
Your friend is correct.
It's not. Like, there was no other way like this could work. Because if you kill the Renekor, the demi-plane goes down and everything inside of it with it. So we needed some way to transfer Renekor's powers to someone that isn't Renekor for escape to be possible.
Yes.
I mean, it could have been elocution. Elocution could have controlled everything.
Jujira, you know that what would likely happen is either one of two possibilities, neither one really good. Either A, everybody inside just ceases to exist, or B, it deposits you somewhere in the deep ethereal plane, or maybe even the astral plane. That's not a good idea for obvious reasons. Lazuli's not here.
As for why it couldn't be elocution, I would imagine that Quill had the strongest connection to Renekor of anyone, so it was most likely to work with him, so that's what we went with.
I trust in our radio. You have no faith.
Well, let's take your time. Do you need accommodations, or the tavern is still suitable technically?
Yeah, let's have a big party. Let's do it. Why not?
A party? They pull out their violin.
Yeah, like, sure, one of those.
Unless anybody has any specific activities they would like to do, you are able to, without any serious incident, spend the night through the tavern. A night full of pretty much infinite food and drinks to your own desire that they could create at a whim as they perform up on the stage.
Oh yeah, I'm getting wasted.
Jojira, you have insight activities, right?
Correct.
I do as well.
I don't.
Nameless wants to take a look around while this stuff is happening, see if any part of the plane is starting to disintegrate or look weird or anything like that.
Reasonable precaution. You spent some time, Nameless, kind of looking about. Do you have any way of getting into the sky? That would give you a better vantage.
I would actually. Jojira, you have the Find Familiar spell, is that correct?
You want me to turn my crab into a bird? Is that what you want?
Do you? If you have it, I would like to use a Ring of Spell Storing to put the Find Familiar spell in it, and then I will summon a bird myself.
I technically do not have access to the Find Familiar spell.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No.
I do. Obviously.
Wait, you do?
Yeah, I have Find Familiar and Find Greater Steed.
You also just have a giant bird, so
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. Ethereum
true.
can do this, and I can just summon a bird and take to the sky.
Alright.
See if.
We also have a flying elephant.
Because I can cast.
Huh?
Find
Oh, there's
Familiar.
also a flying elephant. Yes, of course.
There's
Oh,
also
fun.
a
I'll take
flying
Holly with
fairy.
me. Holly makes better company.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I recently got a bird. I don't remember.
Alright, to the skies. Nameless goes up, flying on the shadow of Holly and also a familiar. And Etherion's bird takes as well. Just kind of scouting the edges, right, out into the distance. The endless forest that goes without end. And after, just checking on it occasionally in shifts, it doesn't seem to have adjusted or started disintegrating in any way.
We'll bring back a bird.
While you're enjoying the tavern, Reiki, and getting a time to kind of recuperate, with your insight, you can see that some of the suspicions that people have seem to be somewhat manifesting in that Errant Quill seems extremely happy performing up there in front of everyone.
I'll just keep an eye on him. No need to say anything yet. Don't want to interrupt the performance.
I'm just gonna make it go into darker nighttime for now.
I will make that
Honestly,
known,
this is the
obviously, across the
case.
radio, but
Maybe we should just say we should leave right now. Because we don't want to give him any more chance to think about this.
I mean, I feel like at the very least, it would seem rude if we did not give him his chance to say goodbye. I feel like.
Probably, yeah.
I believe he will listen to reason in the end. It's not as though he couldn't come back if he controls this place, no?
That's also true. Actually, yeah.
There's variables in regard to that.
Well, if he said the power is infused into him, could he not make another one?
It's also possible.
I'm not exactly versed in magic of any kind, but
God, the music is
This isn't
resetting.
exactly standard magic. What beholders do is something different.
What did you say, Gro?
Oh, so my music always resets each time it changes. I mean, like the
So you have to
volume.
use global volume controls, not the actual song volume, because one stays permanent and the other one changes anytime the song volume changes.
Yeah, I just did that.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with staying overnight, just because a long rest just makes fucking in-universe sense to do before we leave, in case we do end up in the Underdark.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
You had
A
lost
You-
health.
theory on before we start the long rest, would you be willing to cast your Find Familiar spells into the ring?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
I can cast it for free, so.
Oh, it's like free all the time.
Once per long rest, I can cast a spell that doesn't, a ranger spell that doesn't deal damage without expending a spell slot.
Okay, cool. How many times can you? How many spell slots do you have?
I have 4 first level, 3 second level, and 3 third level.
So I'm confused. What are you trying to use this familiar for?
I think they just want the ability to be able to summon their own bird so that they can use it later on.
Yeah, because I sometimes have issues yeeting myself to
And 1
places.
fourth level spell slot.
Basically, it's like a mount and a ring for them, because they're a shadow.
Convenient.
But no, I just don't understand how that gives nameless the ability to cast it. Or am I
Because you can
The
she
ring
will
of spell storing.
cast the spell from the ring.
Oh, you have a ring of spell storing. Okay, I missed
Yeah.
that.
If it matters more, I do also have access to Find Greater Steed, because I'm a Beastmaster.
I think familiar's fine
Okay.
enough.
Okay.
We can. I guess you can plug it in. What's fine, Grace? Is it 4?
5.
Yeah.
Fourth.
Oh, it's
Oh,
5.
Or 5?
Fourth.
Oh.
4. Oh, you could do 1 greater steed and 1 familiar. Find familiar then, and we can use
Sure.
the greater steed for something if we need to.
Yeah, that's fine.
You could also have 5 Find Familiars in there just for maximum.
Yeah, that's initially what I was planning. I'll
Up
think
to you,
about it.
I don't care.
I'll look at my choices.
Alright. As you have your long rest just fine. Go ahead and also add a fatigue as well while you're at it.
No,
Wow.
I'm kidding.
I don't have to take a long
Miss-
rest, right?
I missed
What's
the
the
No,
last
you don't have to.
15 seconds.
What fatigue are we at? I don't remember.
2 now.
Gosh.
We're at 2.
Different for everyone depending on whether or not you took long rests.
Well, I
2
haven't
maximum,
been
basically.
I haven't really been in sessions, so I don't know recently. So
I'm
Just put yourself at 2, it's the easiest.
I'm just gonna take no rest here. I'm literally
Yeah.
missing 6 hit points.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm
going
missing
to
4
rest.
hit points. Oh yeah, I'm missing 4 hit points. I don't need. There's no
Well,
reason
your
to.
spell slots.
Mm,
Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay, fair enough.
Is it a new day there?
Yes, the new day begins.
Okay. I wasn't sure if days work differently inside demi-planes.
It seems like it's a regular day and night cycle.
Okay.
I wish the long
Agreed.
rest wouldn't clear my max HP adjustment and temp HP.
How dare they?
Wait, I can't remember what short rest. Do you heal or not? You don't.
You have to
use hit
spend
dice.
hit dice to heal as a short rest.
So,
Right?
But you could also spend all of your key on your healing ability before the short rest, and then it'll get replenished.
oh, you are so smart. This is why I follow you, Dragon God, who speaks to me in the air.
Before resting, I would like to commune.
Let me check something.
How much key did I have? I had 4 left. So
You attempt to commune, and as you commune, what you get back is nobody's here. Go away.
Is that like
Base.
is that the normal celestial voicemail, or is that someone else's voicemail?
It's Renicor's mail. Like presumably, like he just any kind of signal gets hijacked with that while you're in here.
I'll try the sending stones.
You try to send a sending message out to somebody outside. Nobody's here. Go away.
Going to exclaim loudly into the night, "That's not very nice," and wave my arms slightly.
I think he's dead, so I don't know if it'll matter.
Alright. The new day dawns. Everybody's able to gather once more. Alright. Well, I believe it's time. Yes?
Indeed. Time to leave, as it were.
Yes. A moment of respite after the trauma from that fight. Everybody fought quite admirably, and the tactics I saw on display very much impressed me.
I slap him on the back. You ready to get your freedom back?
It will be nice to see the Harpers out there yet again, and return back to work.
Does he seem to actually believe that?
You're inciting, and they don't seem to have much deceptive capability. If you're insight Reiki, it seems that they're trying to convince themselves of this more than everybody else. Well then, it's time to test the limits of my ability to adjust Demiplane itself and pop it open like a balloon, removing it utterly. And here we go.
Yeah.
They go ahead and place their palms together. It's time to exit.
Yeah.
There's a small pause as they close their eyes and focus. You know what's interesting, actually, before I dissipate this, is it's actually, despite recognizing that all of this is a simulated reality, fake, it was actually quite pleasant. But there's work to be done. Here we go. Well, there's not a particular rush, is there? You can always stay here a little bit longer.
I'm gonna slap him on the back again, but kind of grip it a
I'm
little
gonna slap
bit.
him on the
Come on.
shoulder. Quinn, let's go.
There's work to be done. Can't stay around
There
here
is.
forever.
Back to the regular work
The
of...
problem is, if he doesn't actually want this, it's not gonna happen, which means we might also still be stuck here.
Back to the regular work of the Harper organization. Always something to be handling or another from this rather joyful world that was made here. You know, I got thinking last night, laying in bed, if I could recreate one of these, what if I could create more of them? Wouldn't that be interesting?
It certainly would be.
You mean like write a book about a red boat?
No, I have no interest in writing a seafaring adventure, but could you imagine if everybody had something like this where they could relive the past or even their future at their own leisure?
That would be nice.
That would be, wouldn't it? It's quite
It also
interesting.
sounds like it could be a terrifying dystopia.
You
No,
use the word
no.
Dystopia?
I knew you were gonna say something. Fucking jackass.
Apologies, I did not mean to offend.
I don't think that there's any need to head out quite yet. I need to experiment with this more. There's more time, there's no rush.
What if you just get trapped here forever and ever?
I feel quite confident after experimenting. I can move around things in this demi-plane at my own will as well. That
Well,
tree over there
I-
could always be more beautiful as it sprouts flowers.
I suppose if you wanted to stay here, we can't stop you as long as you keep in touch, but we do have other matters to attend to. So, we can, you can let us out and we'll come back and say hi every once in a while.
Yes, that is indeed the case. Let me give you passage out while I continue experimenting here a little longer. I think that there may be potential here. They clasp their hands together once more as you see an exit materialize. Almost like a little portal right there.
Should I try and grab him and throw him through the portal?
I don't. I
I
have a
We
feeling
won't.
that
I
won't
won't
work.
stop you.
I have a feeling that won't
I
work.
I won't stop you, but yeah, you're welcome to try.
Well, do what's in your heart.
I hope that this is what you want, and good luck, I suppose. I mean,
What about that dragon?
Wait, what?
Dragon?
Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
Raoul, did you see something while you were too drunk last night?
Yeah, lots of dragons dancing and everything, and they were really mean.
Oh, a shame. I prefer the nice dancing dragons of our homeland myself.
Oh
Wink,
yeah,
wink.
Japan man.
So true.
I'll hop in the portal. Yeehaw!
Thank you again for your service. I feel as if a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulder.
You are welcome. See ya.
New perspective on what I must do.
Before I walk in, I just look back at him. Are you really sure about this?
I'll fucking
Those are the
save
last.
flag. Hurry
Those
in
are the
the
last
portal.
words, Growl, as
So
you feel that
cinematic.
familiar sensation of returning back to the real world.
Unpublished realm. Unpublished realm. What does that mean?
Didn't publish this one.
Yeah. Rejected script.
You return back from the mysterious tale of Wisteria Vale, and notice that that whatever allowed entrance into the book has faded. Though there appears to be a few pages remaining within it, or like further chapters, even though you can't enter them. But they can be read like, you know, an actual book. Isn't that crazy?
Holy shit.
Oh shit. Get our top agent on it.
Nameless eagerly reads the rest of the book.
Right. Reading through Nameless, here's kind of like the summary as you skim through and gather an understanding over the next several minutes. Having been enhanced with the beholder's power that I received from some colleagues that freed me, I found a new purpose inside of the life that I've lived. I believe, and though others may disagree, that it is possible to provide everyone their own personal utopia, much like the one that I got to experience through my incarceration. I think that there's potential with this idea, and think that there's much I can explore in harnessing a power that will allow everybody to be in one of their own. I will continue further research into this. For now, I seem to have gotten a new position from a friend of mine who's looking for someone to take over as master of Candlekeep, often touted as a vast repository. I believe that there's potential here in order to explore this idea further, and will consider what interactions there may be. As that appears to be where the end of this autobiography ends.
Dragon stated before that we can't find this book anywhere else. Like no one knew about this book.
It
Or
doesn't
is it just
seem
one
to
that
be
we
anywhere.
haven't? Okay.
I am curious. The dragon said once we read that book or experienced it, we'd understand all of his horrible, horrible deeds, but
Speaking
It's
of which,
just- he
do I
simply
sense
made the
any
world?
undead nearby?
Yes, you definitely detect it nearby, Jajira. They're watching you from a from a distance, you're sure.
I'm gonna look directly at them.
A call out to this Daryan.
I mean, I'm not going to do anything. If she doesn't want to approach us, that's her prerogative.
They materialize from the ethereal. Thus you understand.
the origin,
Well-
perhaps, but
Then, potentially why this place exists, but I'm not sure what you had to do with it.
These books. These are my hoard. And thus what you've seen there is only the beginning. They intend to turn my realms, my storage, into small cells for every person that has been marked, as you all have. As they motion over to your skin.
What paper?
My hoard defiled by the presence of foul humanoid forms, instead of true treasures.
Huh. This is interesting because this book seems to imply very naive motivations. But you said he wants to imprison people. Something doesn't add up here.
I mean, it's not like he's giving anyone a choice on this from the sounds of it. Sounds like imprisonment to me.
Who have
But
been marked.
why? Why?
No matter
wouldn't
how
he
far
give
you
people a
go.
choice?
I'm not one to understand exactly. All I know is that there are already 5,000 or more trapped and spoiling my hoard with their presence.
So, how do we get them out? How do we get out? You don't want us in your horde. You don't want them in your horde. They don't want to be here.
They kind of lean in a little bit closer with a pure malice. The only way is to eliminate their presence utterly. Or convince them to use their power in some other way. But I don't believe this to be able to be possible. I've attempted my reasoning and I see no light.
Neither of those tasks are easy.
Can you be more specific about them refusing after your explanation? What did they say exactly?
Greater good. Utopia. Words that mean little to me. For I remain a prisoner here, regardless of what happens to all of you. And then I will be trapped as a babysitter. Watching as you all, with your forms wiggling about to fin my golden baubles.
Has this guy explained to us how he got trapped here before?
Yeah, he got fucked up by like a wizard and bound here, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Many wizards, I think. It was his
Right.
claim. He said many wizards attacked him.
Right, but that wasn't Errant Quill, that was other wizards.
No, Aaron Quill's like a descendant or something.
Okay,
No,
I see.
it says fuck.
I'd say
Descendant
we
in terms
find-
of being
I didn't
hired as
write
the
notes.
position.
I say we find a way to free this dragon first, so that they can potentially help us. But we'll have to do it in secret.
I mean, the thing is, though, it seems like for the magic binding them here to fail, Quill probably needs to die, or otherwise willingly decide to let her leave.
Why would we
Also-
set the dragon free? They're kind of an asshole.
Yeah, I also think that if we were to set the Dragon 3, that we would not gain an ally.
Jojira,
That's it.
you have
And we would-
unnatural expertise into Draconic history and your Arcana as well. You know that they were a silver dragon, which are good. And so, unlike the others, which tout immediate judgment, you feel almost a sense of empathy, Jojira, for you've seen that their ghostly form has twisted their thoughts into more malevolent, delusional ones.
I think
What if-
regardless, like we would have the same goal.
Well, sure, but then, alright, so let's say we free the dragon, okay? And then let's say that doesn't require us to kill her and Quill. Then we go kill her and Quill. And now we just have a giant, powerful dragon that will just be like, alright, I don't need you anymore, and then turn on us.
Why would he turn on us? We just leave.
Because he's a giant fucking dragon and we stole from him in his eyes?
I mean, I don't see the issue if we just give everything back once this is all over.
It could also just be a matter of convincing her that everything we've taken is just advance payment on what tasks we need to perform for her.
Sure, that works.
And also, it's in her best interest to aid us because we're like the first people like ever to like reach down here, right? Like we are like her only possible allies, and thus it's in her best interest that we be as powerful as possible, and that she allow us to resume going through her books.
If I remember correctly, we made that argument to the dragon last time. They're like, "Fuck you! Give me my shit back!" We're like, "All right, goddamn."
That sounds right.
I don't remember
I
that.
don't
happening.
remember that happening.
We
I
made
do-
at
I do
least
recall.
a similar line of the questioning, being like, "Hey, we're the only people that ever talk to you. We're literally the only people that can help you." And they're like, "Give me my shit! I want it back!"
I mean, I
we-
might have a better chance at convincing her than any of you might.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Well,
Like,
we
Yeah,
are
but see, the
going
problem
to-
the problem is if you try and convince them, you might be like, "Hey, we'll give you all our stuff and then be your slaves because I love dragons." Well, the rest of us are like, "No," you know?
Wait, that's
was
not the
not planning
argument
on
we're
doing
trying to
that.
make, though.
yeah, I don't think that's the angle JJ would have gone with.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or we just don't give him a choice. We
Tajir's
just do
not
it.
a kobold, he's a dragon.
All right, then let me rephrase this. All of these people will be your slaves.
I mean, I was planning on saying that to use you all as tools, but not slaves. I'm not actually saying that. I'm just saying that out of character.
Yeah,
I
but what if
think,
we don't
like-
want to be tools for dragons?
You know how in Baldur's Gate 3 you have like infinite time to reply back to an NPC as they just kind of stand there in an idle animation? This is kind of how I imagine this happening right now.
I mean, tools is better than the alternatives here.
What is our alternative? The dragon stays locked up and we figure out a different solution? That seems like a solid
mean,
alternative.
I
Solution to
I
me.
mean, I'm okay with exploring that, but I think we should have this potential solution in mind.
Sure, I think that the implications of doing it will be many negatives with doesn't necessarily solve our problems, it just adds more negatives.
Not
I mean,
really.
they might be able to like help us. Because
They
we
help us
need
kill
like
Aaron Quill. They help us kill Aaron Quill.
But do
We
we
need
really
access
need
to
to
more
kill
books.
him? If we don't kill him, I mean, yeah, if we kill him, then we
Enough
can't
character? Yes,
do anything about the book.
because this is just how D&D works.
I believe we have much to
I
gain
will
from speaking to Aaron Quill on this
meta
matter.
narratively say that may not be a necessarily accurate assumption.
That What? I didn't even. What
Oh,
We
I'm just
still-
wondering.
I mean,
Like, you
we
know, based
still
on my
haven't
past experience,
assessed
every
certain-
time I try to not kill somebody, they end up dead anyway because the party's like, let's just go and kill him. So, like, okay, I just kind of assume everyone's gonna die now.
At
Oh.
bare minimum, like I can try to use like my like Arcana expertise to look into the magic binding her here. Like that is like a possible way without trying to deal with Quill. If I can figure out how to another way around the spell. If the
Also, could-
Zuli was here, that also would help too. But
Also, Crystal, I think the opposite is true because the conductor, you were the only one who wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
anyway.
But in the past, like, even my arguments with Cereza, like, not wanting to kill people, like, people just kind of just run in and start a fight. So I'm like, okay, everyone's just gonna die. Also, I did not actively want to kill the conductor, I think. I just wanted off, and if the conductor dies, they die.
Oh no, you
Yeah,
actively
you
wanted
wanted to.
Yeah,
You
it was pretty
actually
active.
wanted to kill.
I
You
believe
said-
your
you
exact
said-
words
you
were,
said
if
the
he
only
doesn't
way
die,
you-
I won't help you guys.
Yes, you said
yeah,
you said
if
you
the
will not
conductor-
help the party if the conductor
Yeah.
is not dead.
That's not the same as actually wanting to kill the conductor. Hold on.
You're
kind
you
of
you
fucked up
saying
world are you living in where that's
you
not the
saying that you
That's
saying that
not
all
the
of the
exact
party
same thing.
dying is you saying that all of the party dying is cool if we don't want to kill the conductor is not the same as wanting the conductor dead.
Yes.
Okay, alright. Noted.
Very
Anyway,
evil moment.
Anyway, I don't think we're gonna have a conclusion here on this dragon business. I don't think we should be committing anything literally at all to him. She has no power over us whatsoever.
I mean,
Can't
she
they win
is
access to the
still be
books?
able to interfere with the books, which is part of all of our goals. So making her our ally is in our best interest too.
So should we
counterpoint,
not
at what
confront
conditions?
Quill first
Can we not
before we
simply talk to
decide?
Quill?
Yeah, should
He's
we
the
not
one who
like?
made them. Surely he has more power over these stories than a dragon who is chained up in his basement.
Let's hear the guy out first. God.
I don't exactly want to talk to Quill about this.
Then you can simply stay
yeah, we
behind.
shouldn't
I
talk
can
to
speak
Quill about it.
plainly. I at
No,
least
I
am
don't
going
think
to
it's a
speak
good
to Phil
idea.
myself.
He tried to hide her existence here. Like
Yeah,
we couldn't
he's not
hear her
trustworthy
with
anymore.
the gold ropes on, if you remember.
And I think that there could be a reason for that. I mean, we've met this dragon and all they've done is told us that we're filthy humanoids and that we don't deserve to besmirch their books, and yet they've offered no other solution.
But dragons can be a bit.
They are a
Dragons
bit.
can be a bit like that.
I will note that they are twisted by their current undeath. Undeath is a mockery of life, in that this I do want to resolve this in one way or another, because like this is not who they're supposed to be. Like they were a silver dragon in life, like a benevolent, like
And yet, in life, when I asked them how they came to this place and ended up fighting, they said they needed a place to make a horde, and that they would just simply get rid of the people here guarding it. Doesn't strike me as very good or benevolent.
their memories might also have been twisted.
Might.
That's common in undeath. Love becomes obsession, so on and so forth.
Point being, I believe that we should talk to all parties involved.
I feel like we've seen Errant Quill in always be evasive, never commit to telling anything.
It might be dangerous trying to talk to him with his reality manipulation, honestly.
Everything we've done has been dangerous.
And at least we could fight those things. How can you fight someone who waves their hand and completely changes the world around them?
And so if we have no chance against fighting him, what harm is talking to him if we're never going to find that chance? Unless you have a way to deal with this reality bending that you
Maybe
can think
that's
of.
where maybe it's within the books.
This is the greatest, like, storage of knowledge in the world. If there's an answer, it's bound to be here.
I disagree on not speaking to Quill on this matter, but if we can come up with a better solution, I would hear it out. I do not believe allying ourselves with this dragon is a better solution, if I may be frank.
We don't have to ally ourselves with them yet. It's just a potential option we have. We can't free them right now anyway.
I do plan on trying to negotiate with her telepathically and trying to ally with her regardless.
That's fine.
Cool.
Well, alright, that's alright, because I can also tell you guys out of character, Raiki fully intends to just go talk to Aaron Quill himself about stuff.
I think Growl is pretty neutral, doesn't really care about either, but would rather hear both sides instead of just trusting a bitchy dragon.
All I'm saying is, at the end of that story,
I think
sort
we
of
just need
saw
more
that
information first
insanity.
before we like we don't have to show our hands right now. Because talking to Quill would just like alert him to this fact. I don't think we should do that.
I feel like we should. I mean, I would say Growl would probably be like, you should talk to Will, but not necessarily directly about the dragon in the book, or somehow just kind of allude, just kind of ask. I don't know.
That is fine, because I was planning that too.
Yeah.
But just not any sort of direct conversation about the subject.
Yeah,
itself.
nothing direct, but just to see if he would come clean about the book.
Miriam continues to idle pose.
Well, I mean,
what the last thing they
did
said
you
was, to
turn
be
on
honest.
private dialogue?
I wished I was more awake for this.
You just see like some dialogue options underneath.
Is there any like downside to us just leaving and coming back and talking to them later? I mean, like, I see you. You know, like there's just the parentheses
Oh,
leave button at the bottom of the dialogue.
Yeah,
you know?
when you just leave.
Like what are they gonna do? Yeah.
I mean, I still do intend to do what I said.
Yeah, go for it then.
Which is offering us up as thralls to the dragon, or what?
No, I'm just trying to negotiate with her, attempting to become allies.
Well, speaking personally, I have nothing more to say to this dragon.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to negotiate as long as it doesn't involve any of us committing to anything.
I do have considerable power myself. I do have like ideas I've thought about in terms of negotiating with her.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I just as long as like it's not just a unilateral decision being made that involves us. Like you're welcome to use yourself, but
Would
yeah,
you like to try sending a telepathic message right now?
I mean, yes, but I'm also very not awake right now.
Then shall we say we move on?
You do see that there is a portal that leads outside regardless.
I'm going to there.
yeah, I will. Wait, the portal's up top, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, that
Yep.
was the bottom.
Without a word, many start heading out.
Yeah.
You will find that you will be due prisoners too. With a hint of empathy in that voice, Reiki.
I mean, can it be assumed that I do try to actually telepathically communicate with her, just not right now? Well, when I'm more awake.
I'm gonna slap you with guidance in case you need it.
Nameless meows. Eventually, you exit into the greater library itself, and then through a little bit of trial and error, eventually find your way back to the entrance and out to the Citadel once again.
Ray's going to quietly like fly up to Jajero, like tap them on the shoulder and just say, I'll see if some of the people I know about them before they turned to undeath. Maybe knowing about their non-corrupted state might make some good talking points. Things to remind them of how they used to be.
It's possible. Like, I've already used my dragon history expertise. She was not famous or infamous at all, but maybe your people in Celestia might know something. Certainly doesn't hurt.
It feels colder than usual.
Laps in winter blankets. I mean, if you guys wanted to talk to Errant Quill about something, I mean, now's probably a good time.
Sure.
Yes, I believe I will go talk to him. For what it's worth, I don't intend to talk to him about what we've seen down there.
Yeah, we're just trying to suss out more about him, right? More about
Nice.
who he is.
Heading over to the hearth where they had been previously, you see that it's just as busy as usual. It's kind of cozy at the moment, like a low cafe feeling. And
Sorry, Raiki also take guidance. In case.
Thank you.
Wait, you're like telling us that you're gonna go talk to him, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not
Okay.
being secretive about it at all.
there they are, sitting inside of a chair, simply reading a book.
Inside of the chair? Oh, this guy's fucked up.
They got fused!
Oh no.
It's actually been there the whole time. We just never noticed. He got
Is there
fused
a-
in that fight long ago against the Beholder.
Is there like an empty seat at the table?
I like how Rage like still non-existent there.
Whee.
It's not a table, it's just like a little, like a reading chair.
Is there a chair near the chair?
You could pull one over.
Yeah, I'll sort of pull one over a little bit.
At first they're just reading a book, and then they kind of hear your chair plunk down next, and then just take a look over at you as you sit down nearby.
Am I interrupting, or do you have a moment to talk?
Oh wait, can I just follow? But I'll just silently.
You know, where are you? Oh, I see
Oh,
down there.
Yes.
I am actually small at the moment, so.
I have a
No.
moment to talk. Mark's behind me is 20 feet tall.
Stop.
The temperature isn't as suited as usual. It seems like the place is still warming up. It almost feels like things dropped by just a temperature or two, or maybe it's just an imagination. Yes, I have some time now. Is something beguiling you?
It's... well, I mean, we've talked to you about this papery feeling at all, but it's more about the books themselves and the drawing I feel to them. 'Cause
In
we've
the
had-
past, whenever you've tried to mention your papery sensation, your mouth has failed to produce the words. But for the first time, it flows without any issue. As you're able to continue.
And I was just wondering if you
Hmm.
knew what that was. It's a strange feeling.
Ray, you try to speak to them and it fails.
I convey this to the group and then fly back quickly. He knows something.
Ah, yes. The sensation that you're speaking of. Do you have any specific question about it? Are you concerned that it's impacting your regular health? I'll have you know it doesn't do anything. You should be able to go for a swim without, for example, crumpling into a ball.
I mean, I've noticed that. I've fallen into some water with it on. It's more a matter of... Well, I'll sort of gesture to Diesel. He's told me that his brother is trapped inside of a book, and while I haven't seen it, it strikes me as concerning that that could be the case for me in the future, or any of us, I suppose. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, it's but a temporary measure. It should be okay in the end. Have no fear, everything will resolve itself in due time.
A
How
temporary
much
measure?
time is due time?
What was the question, Diesel?
How much time is due time?
I'm uncertain. They kind of lean back. They seem very comfortable right now. Oh, I'm unsure if you've noticed, but the energy over on top of Candlekeep has been growing recently, as some accommodations have been made for a plan that I have currently in the works. I'm not sure how long it will take until the energy harnesses. I presume it's not within the next few weeks, that's for sure. But for the meantime, there's nothing to do but wait and finally enjoy some relaxation after a fairly hectic schedule. Surely, have you ever had those instances? Just weeks and days of fighting for one thing or another until you finally get a chance to simply just relax and read a good book.
Well, not particularly, no.
Yeah, I don't...
But what is this energy being harnessed for? What is this plan that's permanent of yours?
Well, you see, haven't you noticed that this world that we live in is so full of strife, chaos, and murder? There's only so much one person could do. Even those with such an instrumental power have such little influence over the cosmic realities. There's just too much to handle. I have instituted a way for everybody to be able to have their own demiplane of which they conjure and adjust their own whims and desires. A personal world built for every single person, with everything adjusted in such a way as to give them everything that they have ever wanted and will ever want. They are speaking very, very frankly about this, as you'll notice, Reiki. They feel no discomfort. They seem very convinced and have no doubt at all. It's not even a hint of hesitation nor shame in their voice.
I see. And are people going to be forcibly thrown into this, or they simply come to you and you create one?
Ultimately, it is best for all that it has happened forcibly. I believe that, much like I've experienced in the past, it's a long story, I don't believe I should recount it, but I was once forcibly placed in such a situation and found myself ultimately not regretting it. I believe the same will be true of others as well, to learn to accept the power, the gifts that will arrive from being able to adjust their own reality to their own whims.
And you planned this for all of us?
Not just all of you. I see that you have all been marked. When the great publishing happens, there are many more. Do not worry, it's not simply all of you.
You said marked. Why exactly?
It is simply part of the process. Those who have been here at Candlekeep long enough just eventually become marked, so that way when the great publishing happens, then they will all be brought into their own worlds of perfection.
But if it is it
Are you
only
planning to
people
give
who are
people a
marked?
choice?
What was the questions?
Is it only happening to people that are marked?
Presently, yes. Although, that would be everybody here at Candlekeep. It is a little bit limited. I also believe that's the case. But once I believe I can harness a bit more, the scope may be able to expand further.
What are you harnessing energy from?
They through the window you can even see it. There, a great energy source that is constantly emitting from Candlekeep, Reiki, as if to kind of segue into that exact topic. This, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but Candlekeep here is not only one of the greatest repositories of knowledge, but also one of the strongest defense systems in all the multiverse. However, harnessing a defense system for a different purpose, it was a little tricky, especially because I don't have much magical proficiency myself. Thus, it has taken me quite a while to finally be able to get things in order, and I've had to ask multiple friends for assistance here and there.
Defense against what?
In the past, Candlekeep has been assaulted by various beings. I'm not sure if you're aware, but long ago, for example, there was once a dragon that assaulted the keep. After such that time, the defense system was instituted along with all the magical power it entailed by a great wizard. The very one who actually set me as the carekeeper of Candlekeep. Or the master as people call it, but I feel that's too glamorous a title.
What's his name?
Yeah, who is this wizard? Who's this wizard?
Yeah.
A second. The name of the wizard? That would be Torf, a great wizard known for quite a number of different things throughout their life. Just being able to manage Candlekeep was one of the greatest liberties that they ever had, and when they passed the title down to me, I felt ecstatic.
Diesel will think in his head, do all great wizards have such stupid names but won't say anything?
Can one of you ask him if he plans to make this publishing thing like is he planning to give people a choice in the
He
publishing?
said he does not.
He does not. Okay.
He does not.
He said
said it-
forcibly, yeah.
He said he believes it is in everyone's best interest if it is done forcibly.
Oh, wait. So Carol, he's gonna have his own place. He's
I
gonna
don't
not
know.
gonna be stuck in that book. Is that what you're saying, Quill? When you execute your plan, he's gonna be
assume
pulled
that-
out of the book.
Oh, yes, don't worry. Everybody who's in there will get their own personal reality as well, but I've had to use placeholders for now, since the actual intricacies involved with providing every single person a personal demiplane. It has been very difficult, trust me.
How close are you in executing this?
Well enough that I can simply wait here. It may take...
Yeah.
Within the next few weeks it won't happen, that much for sure, so there's plenty of time to get any business sorted.
Let's see.
And it's just a passive thing now.
Mm-hmm. I would not be telling you all this if there was even an opportunity to be able to prevent anything. I assure you again, it is in everybody's best interest, including yours. You'll learn to appreciate it.
Are
So
they
why did
able
you
to
allow
leave?
us to have rain on like looking at all these books and meeting our goals if you're just going to send us all into the happy place in the end?
Well, this is what you want now, isn't it? I have a soft spot. I'm what many call a bard of desire, and I believe desire is powerful. One of the most strongest forces in the universe. To see people being able to get the things that they want, there's nothing that makes me happier. And you wanted to learn.
I see.
What if what that person wanted was to not be locked in their own utopia?
Yeah.
Then they would have to stop me.
Name is even there.
They
No,
kind of
not that.
smile as they say that.
Just ask through telepathic link.
So they would have to stop you, but your
I'm surprised Jay answered that because no, I'm not
cannot
there.
be stopping.
I
That's
presume that it
why-
was telepathically, unless somebody said otherwise. Right, are you relaying anything people ask you to?
Yeah, I'll relay stuff people ask
If
me
it's
to
a
relay.
reasonable question, I have no reason asking.
Likewise.
Yeah. Then yes, their answer is that somebody would
I
have to
will-
stop me.
I will make note if I wouldn't relay it.
Okay.
My telepathic I'm telepathically saying, "Oh my god, we have to kill this guy."
Ultimately, I see it this way. When desires are in conflict, the strongest one will win. And if the desire to not be in these books is stronger than my desire to make it happen, then that's the worry that things happen. And I think that is perfectly fine as well.
I just am really struggling to understand the point
Okay,
of
so
all
guys,
this,
we just
too.
burned the library down.
I think it's been mentioned before. The destruction in the
Sorry, you briefly cut out at the end there.
I think it's been mentioned before that like burning the books would not work.
No, it was just a joke.
Arson is never a no.
It's always a joke.
But I assure you, have you ever wanted the opportunity to simply go back in the past and adjust things, see new outcomes, how things may have fared differently, to relive with your loved ones and speak with them frankly all over again? I think these are some of the strongest things people could ever will inside of their life.
I mean, it certainly would be pleasant to do that, but that doesn't mean that's what I would want the rest of my life to be, no.
I also think there are some people that would like that, but not everyone.
Yeah, why don't you just set up like an institution and make lots of money out of that? Put everyone in pods.
It's not simply how this would work. I do think that it is ultimately in the best interest for everybody to get the opportunity to see what this is like. Everyone will understand.
Well, everyone
Like
can have
I
a
did.
free trial, and then if they want to subscribe afterwards, don't you think that's fair? Don't be like this, Netflix.
With the most serious look you've ever seen Ray have during the time, she just asks, Mr. Quill, or however she's going to address him, do you know what makes something beautiful?
Beauty is in many forms.
I think something that's beautiful has to eventually wither. It has to stop being beautiful. If it is constantly in a state of beauty, then it is not beautiful. What you're describing sounds abhorrent. Some things you can't go back and change, and that is intended.
Oh, do not worry. Fortunately, I've already considered this as a possibility, they say with no kind of like doubt at all. See, if it's certainly the case that without any failure there cannot be any triumph. But I've been able to fine-tune my experiments to allow natural failure to progress inside of the planes as one desires them. So, people will be able to naturally challenge and ascend past their own heights and limits and whatever else may be imposing on their way. Artificial, yes, but it's no different than a game with rules.
It sounds awfully lonely. I've been a loner for many years of my life, but my entire life surrounded by people that aren't real, just part of my utopia, in air quotes. That does not sound rather pleasant. It sounds like at the end of the day it's limited entirely by myself.
Oh, well, you could always conjure further people as necessary. That's what
But
I
that-
did.
You know,
That's not
bring
the
real
same, though.
people into your space. Because then we have to isolate ourselves forever.
Perhaps not forever. At least for now, the liminal spaces are going to require further tuning to allow more than one person per dwelling. But it's a stretch goal.
A stretch goal, he doesn't have enough Kickstarter support.
Let's go fund me. Uh,
Well, is there anything I could assist you with in the meantime? If that's all the questions that you have?
sure. We haven't had much luck with these books so far. Can you give us any advice on how to proceed?
Is there like a certain obstacle that you're having trouble overcoming?
Sure. It seems like no matter what we do, either time, fails us or something goes horribly wrong, and it feels like we're kind of at the stuck point. Almost
Yeah,
like the books are against us.
I'll explain about like the idea of like the bad end that we've had.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've not encountered anything quite like that. That's fascinating. I'm going to think about it, but my initial inclination is that all stories follow a narrative with a start and with an end. And unique aspects of the way that stories here at Candlekeep work is that you can flow through them at a different rate, at your own leisure, at your own desire. In other words, if you could reach the end within a quicker time, then it need not matter if there's an obstacle at a set point, because you will never encounter that obstacle at all. Perhaps simply go through the book faster. That may be one consideration.
Okay.
Sure.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, I'll still be here for a while. I finally have some time to take some much deserved relaxation is a strong word. There's always things I have to maintain occasionally, but for the first time I feel at peace, and that doesn't mean I'm unwilling to help, of course. Should you have anything that you would like assistance with, please let me know.
Yes.
Have
Very well.
something.
Alright. Adios, elocution.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye, Kishan.
Sorry, these are what you were saying?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying, so since coming here, I think it's fair to say I've not necessarily had as much desire as some of my compatriots here. But now I think I get it. And I'll do anything to get my desire solved. And you would help with that, right? That's what you said. You like helping people get their desires.
That's what I enjoy trying to do. It's
And
almost like a life philosophy, you might call it.
I see. Then you seem to be a man of wise collections and such. I want all of your ion stones.
All of my ion stones? That's a fairly
Oh.
generous ask.
Ray looks the most serious she's ever been. There's like hypothetical fire in her eyes right now.
Roll a persuasion check at advantage.
Love that.
1, 2. Oh my god, the worst. Curse you, number generator.
I'd certainly be willing to part with a few, but unfortunately I rather like my own collection as well. I'd prefer it to stay mostly intact. But I have a few extraneous ones I can provide over to you later. Let me just look through my collection when I get home, and then peruse which ones I may have duplicates of.
That will do. For now. She smiles innocently.
I can sense the fire within, and I believe that's excellent. Please continue to foster that. Go after the things that you desire most.
And Ray's gonna Ray'll take a leave.
Yeah, I'll follow Ray.
They could just kind of wave goodbye as they just return to reading their book.
I'll
Yeah,
find
I'll
the
get
rest
up.
of the
Let's go.
party.
Yeah.
Thank you
I'll-
for the time. It was rather enlightening.
I'm glad. To seek knowledge is in itself wise and just.
Nod and then leave.
I am not at my computer currently, but I will just wave goodbye and
Where's everyone else?
Somewhere.
He
I-
certainly believes what he is doing is right. I can give him that.
That's messed up. I can understand providing that service for people who want it. Maybe people who are depressed and miserable or want to live in the past. But I don't want to just be in. Actually, do I? No.
We might want to move away from the books that we're currently going through and try to look for some other ones that might help us find a potential solution to this.
A new book.
I
Yeah.
mean, there is something to be said for the fact that, like, we could just, if going through the book is faster than Canopic being, for instance, you know, Jajira has mentioned simply teleporting to the town rather than the incredibly long train ride and the weeks-long travel and all that. So perhaps we may simply get to whatever her name is. I don't remember.
Ashley.
What? What was it?
I thought you meant the town name, not
Oh
someone.
no, Mummy Rot woman. Whatever her name is.
Oh, Valen.
Anyway, yeah, Valen. That sounds right. We'll just show up, be like, "Hey, look, we found these Azamar crystals, and then let's teleport to the city, and then go to the city." You know?
Yes. But we still haven't figured out how to stop her from rotting, have we?
Right, sure. But if we teleport to the city, then we will certainly have
More time.
immense amounts of time. Given when we went through the chapters, it took us weeks of travel.
But Diesel, what if I turn into newspaper?
Well, then we all will, and then we'll all be newspaper, and then we'll be newspaper together. You know?
I want to be the next article to you.
You can be the front page.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because
Well,
when you
yes.
went to Canopic being before, you entered chapter 4, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we fucked up. Oh, yeah, we fucked around. And that's fine.
Yeah, so I think we should enter chapter 1 and then grab Valen and just say, "Hey, we need to go somewhere," and just take her with us.
Yeah, we need to just hit
Do
the
we have to
objective
take
straight
Valen?
away.
Well, I mean, I assume she's important. Is she
I
not?
assume if when she dies, that's how we fail. We can't
Yeah,
let her die.
I would imagine we should bring Valen. Like maybe, although we might not want to tell her we have Azamar crystals, we might just want to say, "Hey, we need to take you here. This is important for these Azamar crystals." Because the last time we re-entered chapter 1 and brought her Azamar crystals, the chapter ended instantly. So
I think we should just not
We should
interact.
leave the Azamar crystals behind, actually, because
Well-
she can sense them because she saw them last time. That's why we
well,
had to.
alternative then. Our chapter 1 is us just walking up to her and giving her the Azamar crystals. Maybe we enter chapter 2.
Then
which-
we lose a week.
Yeah.
No, we don't lose a week.
Because chapter 2 starts a week later after she spent a week she was doing her divining shit.
Yeah, there is a time gap between 1 and 2.
Oh.
Time skip.
So I was thinking I bring a straight detached Luda right off the go of chapter 1.
Well, yeah, I think we'll need Valen is the thing.
I don't
We
I don't think so.
back
We
and
can find
get
ways
her,
around
right?
things.
I mean, sure, I just think that story revolves around Valen.
If we have to save her, yes, presumably, but we don't
sorry.
need her at the start of that to do that. We'll need her at the end.
Probably.
I'm
I
pretty nervous
suppose.
about leaving her behind without watching her condition. if I'm being
Yeah,
Sorry, I
honest.
was,
I'm also quite
There's
nervous.
also like I had theorized that bringing her to Tash Luda is what had caused the acceleration in the first place.
Yeah,
I would doubt
I
that
do think that.
personally. What were you saying, Aqua?
Sorry, I'm just, this is Professor Yogar's lab. I was like, it seems like a good spot to talk as any, as opposed to just randomly out there in the middle of, you know, the snow.
Yeah,
What?
that's fine.
98%.
Hey, how's his research going?
You haven't gotten a chance to really catch up with them quite yet because, you know, you just got back.
Yes. I think in terms of like actual understanding of where to go, I think we're closest with Canopic Being, and then Legion of Iron. I don't actually think we really know
Thought
the
you made
progression
strides
point.
with that.
I
Uh,
think it's like so. Like the reason why we were looking into these books in the first place was for our own personal motivations when we came to Candlekeep. Now that we're searching for something else, do these books even have the right answers anymore?
I don't see why they wouldn't.
You,
There's certainly
you test this nameless rather, test this hypothesis by heading over back into the library and notices that their desired paths continue to point toward books.
Okay.
So we would find the solution in the books, really?
either that or we would find the
Well,
capabilities.
either
the
that or
power.
Jay has to remake an entire book. So
Do
No,
it.
I think the capabilities and the power that we can obtain within a book is potentially, the knowledge enough to continue.
It will give us the strength to kick his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
okay, I said we go through Canopic Being and just teleport. Then we won't bring Valen with us.
How do we teleport? Who has teleport? Jira? Is it?
I can do it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I still think bringing her along is the correct play, given that she is the main character of the book. She
I
should be here.
Yeah.
really want to bring her
think
because
we
we can't.
should.
We have to show her the Asmar crystal, which causes chapter 1 to immediately end.
Or why don't we just grab her and teleport and then
Yeah,
show
why
her to
don't-
Chris?
I
Why don't-
can't.
So we can
teleport
leave the
someone
crystal.
that's
If you
unwilling.
guys really want to bring her, we just leave our Asmar crystals behind at Candlekeep.
Well, no. So what I was going to say is, we say, hey, this is important to the acquisition of the Asmar crystals. We need you to come with us. You know?
Something that is really important is that I think the golem is really important because like it was described as having some kind of like AoE immunity effect against the sandstorm. And if we
mean-
have to go into sandstorm at some point, that means we need the golem.
Is there a way to bring the golem into chapter 1?
I mean, the golem I think is at the town at the time of chapter 1.
We think. We
Is
don't
it?
know.
I thought it was in the desert and they hauled it in.
Yeah. How
That-
how long ago?
I think
is-
chapter 1 is 3 weeks before chapter 4, and in chapter 4 the guy said he got to the town with the golem a month ago, if memory serves.
That's approximately correct.
So it actually could be either way. The golem could literally be out in the desert, and we just have to find it before they do in chapter 1.
We can't get to a chapter 0 though and try and find it before they do.
No. I mean, like, if the timing is about the same, we don't actually know if the golem is in Tash Luda in chapter
I mean, I say
1.
it's 3 weeks and a month. That's not exactly.
Oh,
that's
3
not,
weeks and a month. Okay. I thought you said 3 weeks to a month.
So like.
No,
Oh,
as in like
it-
one event happened 3 weeks, one event happened a month.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
So at the time of chapter 1 starting, the golem should have been in Tash Luda for a week.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's probably like the most important thing we need to investigate. I feel like.
And steel.
Yes.
And steel.
It's not stealing when a sheriff does it. It's confiscation.
right.
Fancy words for pig.
So in that map that mapped out the desert, were there any like big temples there, secret mummy vaults?
Was there? I did make the map using my history proficiency and my cartographer's tools.
Pulling out the map again, places of interest. You do see wreckage points was listed on there. However, there is something that stood out to you while you were looking at it, Drajira, is figures of, like, you know how maps make it very clear when there's, like, for example, figures of water around the area?
Yeah.
It looks like Wreckage Point is filled in as if it is a little lake.
Interesting.
We had established that at some point Wreckage Point was underwater.
Yes, but I figured that was a very long time ago.
Maybe it
Oh.
is relatively recent, which it could be interesting.
Well, I don't know. What
Doesn't
going
make
there
a
would
whole lot of
accomplish.
sense though, right?
mean-
Maybe there's more worth investigating there. Like we never actually did
Yeah,
find.
we didn't finish going through there.
I can't teleport us there though.
Why not?
Okay.
I have limits on my teleportation ability, and the Wreckage Point does not meet those limits.
And I
Okay,
imagine
Ray
you won't tell
can.
us what those limits are, so we can maybe figure out a solution.
I will tell you when I use it.
I
Should
see.
we go to the wreckage point first then? Because I feel like that might take less time than exploring Touch Luda a bit more and figuring out what's going on. We also didn't
mean-
visit that crypt.
It was a temple to Umberly, if I remember right.
It
Uh,
was indeed.
The bitch queen goddess of the sea.
Looking over the map a little bit more, you go ahead and check out what else there is. It seems that there is just a pyramid somewhere marked out in the desert. You do see where you initially met Brax there at the skull. Brax's village is not listed on the map. The
He
train
gave us
depot in
instructions.
yes.
Brax gave us instructions though.
You mark it on the map yourself then, although it wasn't on the one that you found.
Wow.
You also see that the depot that you're on, right, is not actually a train station marked on the map. There is one train station very, very, very far to the south, and of course, one very, very far to the north at Tashluda itself. There is of course, a big warning on the map that notes that there is sand-like figures around, like it shows like a little. You know how like other maps might have like dragons
Here
be here?
be dragons.
Yeah, here be dragon, but it's like for sandstorms instead.
Damn.
I mean,
That
It's
is
gotta be in that
two new
pyramid, right?
points of interest. The pyramid and Brax's village are points of interest. As is Wreckage Point, as is Tashluda.
I feel like we can rule out Brax's village. No.
It was mentioned for a reason. That's how narratives work.
But I feel like isn't that not to just mislead us into going and being like, oh, cool, these scary people, but they don't actually have anything.
We
I'll
could
match
thrash Brax now.
Yeah, but 50
Look,
Brax's.
you know, first he had a club, then he had a shield. Who knows what he might have? He might have like
There's a gun.
you know,
Oh my god. Oh, he has
He's
a
without
friend.
the Glock and just shoots us in the head.
We do have good options now. And then that's assuming that they all are specs like Brax's, though.
Do you have options against a Glock?
It's called AC.
I just don't want to gamble on something too crazy because if
Yeah,
we
like I
fail,
personally want to
then-
go for the more guaranteed. I want to go to Tashluda.
Yeah. Something
Yeah,
we get
I don't
most
actually
sensible
think
for
most
us.
of the events that happened outside of Tashluda are necessarily important to the story. They just kind of were, they were narrative build-ups
Yeah.
to the climax of the story, but since we are not necessarily following the story as it was written, we are making it ourselves. We can probably get away with.
I could
Yeah.
see Brax's
Well-
village still being important to the narrative in terms of like perhaps we need a guide there to reach a certain point in the Canopic being story.
I
Maybe.
feel like it in
But I'm
a
still
very
pushing.
minimal
perhaps-
way. Yeah, I feel like maybe yes we could get help there, but then I also feel like we could also probably just do it without like it accomplish whatever we need to do without.
Although we
the-
don't exactly know
yeah.
exactly where we need to go once we have the golem. That could be just a point of interest once we do have the golem.
Go into the sandstorm,
pyramid.
and then we find the other party there.
What I'm saying is,
Crossover time.
And then we have to fight because there can only be one.
Chaos Crew, let's go.
like canopic things are often in pyramids because they're tombs, right? If we're looking for like the climax of a canopic being, surely it's got to be in a pyramid. It
mean,
can't
doesn't-
not be a pyramid.
I feel like canopic refers specifically to the canopic jar, so I could be wrong.
Yeah, so like, which stores like the viscera and such during the mummification process, so they'll be stored in tombs and pyramids and stuff.
I feel like we definitely would want the golem before we go to the pyramid. So again, Tash Luda.
Oh yeah, I think we should go attach it as well. But I think like number 2 after like okay, I think we should do like temple, Tash Luda, and then pyramid. Would be my suggestion. Like and honestly, like I am 100% sure that both like out of game and in game, the player and the character shares the exact same opinion that in a story with sand, you have to go to the pyramid. The pyramid is where it happens.
I mean, we theoretically could split up.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, we probably don't need everyone to confiscate the golem, and we also probably don't need everyone to deal with Shimshime again.
I still don't think that's a good idea. There's never a situation where splitting the party is a good idea, you know?
I just think sometimes it can be a smart division of resources.
Sure, that
Because there is a
one-
time crunch happening here.
I mean, like, I guess, but I also feel like the time crunch isn't so, like we've spent a very long time in the book and come out without much time having passed, and I feel like that's likely going to happen again. And so the time that we spend in the book is usually shorter, so we can do what we need to do, and if that doesn't work, you know, we can always try the same chapter again without having spent actually much time. Now that we know how to avoid these like week-long travel times where we're just walking through the desert for a week.
But we don't have a way to get back to Wreckage Point fast, though.
Yeah, so then fuck the Wreckage
No,
Point.
Ray said we
Wreckage
can
Point
get there
sucks.
fast.
Oh.
Because like,
Oh,
we don't even have Yuki Shana to negotiate with the Scorpion people either.
Does anyone have the spell teleport?
Holly does.
I mean, because we have the Shemshine book, surely that is tied to the Wreckage Point, and we could just teleport there. Surely.
I don't know if that was kept in our inventories when we left the chapter.
Do we
I
still
was
have the
under the
book, Jay?
impression that it was.
Which book?
The
Shimshine.
Shimshine book?
No.
Oh. Was it in our inventory in chapter 3/4?
Yes, it was inside of your inventory at that time when you checked.
Wait, we have knitting that was made on the
Oh
side.
yeah, Elocution
True.
showed to have that.
We have, yeah. We can use Elocution's knitting to TP to the.
True.
So, yeah, because if we TP to the site first, there, do whatever we need to do there, then Jojiro takes us to Tash Luda, we do the golem, and then pyramid, bish bash bosh. Easy.
Exactly. Bish bash bosh even.
So British.
So British.
Wait, you don't get to say that. You literally live in the same country as me. Hello? Come on. You don't get to join the American crowd.
I don't say what I want, bro.
She's basically American.
No, it's true.
She was gonna come to America and then she didn't.
Rip COVID. What else? Canada, actually.
Oh, well, that's still America.
Yeah, it's North America, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Americas.
I don't belong here. I was on a dating app and I matched with someone and I found out that they actually live in America and I was like, fuck. Of course they do.
See?
Oh my
Attracted to the
God.
Americans.
That's
I
depression.
know. What a plague.
plague.
Most depression right
A
there.
plague upon your house.
Alright, I'm just plagued to like Americans for the rest of my life. What a world.
So it sounds like you have somewhat of a direction in terms of what to do, which book, and it can be put up to a vote about which of those actions specifically. Is there anything else you would like to do here, either at Candlekeep or in the unpublished realm before the
That's right. Quills.
because pretty much the session will just end when everybody is satisfied with like any questions they'd like to ask or things they'd like to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of what books were actually closest to understanding the actual outcome too, it's definitely Comic being like we haven't even gotten a bad end in
Boat Time.
Runeterra. Yeah, in Boat Time, and so I feel like going there we don't actually know where we could go faster. I mean,
I do think there is a very obvious point where we could go faster, and it's defeat the Kraken.
are you
That's
just
true,
open
but we
chapter
don't know if
one?
that actually makes the story better or not.
We don't know.
Wait,
We
there's
don't
a
know a
Kraken.
lot about the story.
Try, but Canopi being we should probably do first since that one has
Yeah.
a more clear cut.
Yeah, I would have to
Path.
agree. At least we
Wing
can
con.
see how it like moves forward, and if finishing a book does anything positive for us in general.
And then there's also a bunch of unknowns still about Legion of Iron. I can do the talking to Miram like outside a session, right, Aqua? Or am I going to be doing that at the beginning of next session?
I think it'd be easier to do it at the beginning of next session.
Okay.
Wait, that's the dragon?
Yes.
Well, before you do that, I'd like to use the sending stones to phone home, see if they've got any more information, and sort of give them a little update of like, oh yeah, I think I found the purpose after all this wandering. It's to stop this megalomania.
You go, I think I finally found my purpose. And as you try to explain, you're dragging dad is like, yes. Go on. You keep trying and trying
Oh
to
my
mention
fucking
it,
God.
and
I hate
words
that.
will not happen.
Wait, we can't ask anyone about the Silver Dragon.
No, Ray was asking, I was saying, like, my purpose is to stop this madman. But as they were trying to elaborate on it, it failed.
Ah, I see. Well, then I'll say I can't say what, but I have my purpose now. You have to trust me on this.
Do you think you can hear their eyes rolling on the other side of the sending?
Oh my god. You know what? That might have annoyed old Ray, but new determined Ray is going to take it maturely and say, that's alright.
As for what you had asked about, like, what they had found, what were specifically were you asking for them to find information about?
Well, they're like a celestial dragon god, right? Maybe they know things about dragons. Oh shit, I just broke this. So I was gonna see if they knew anything about Miriam, which they can tell me. Also, need draconic bartering tips. Ray lacks the perhaps some of the, well, he'll leave Jojo to do the talking, but you know, some help might be nice.
You mentioned Mira, and they you know, disconnect for a few hours and eventually come back. Explain this. Go ahead and roll a D100.
How would they explain this? And you hear in your head, roll a D100.
What if God told you? Roll the D100. Alright, give me a second, I'm thinking.
That's under 26. That's under double my cleric level. Wink, wink.
I thought we
Wink.
established high was good, not low.
God damn it! I hate that rule. I hate that rule so much. Curse. That's fucked me twice.
Get recorded.
You could just gaslight Aqua. Aqua, we actually did it. It was low as good actually.
Oh really?
I believe. Yeah.
You
Wow.
know what? I'm going detective mode. I'm seeing if we use the same rules when I used last divine intervention.
We did.
Shit.
I remember because I've been very consistent about it since a dragon mark was mentioned. To the chat grid.
Wait, but dragon mark isn't. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it gets the D100 also. What you get right back as a response is you gave them basic information that they were like a silver dragon, right?
Yeah.
And that they're Jewish.
Anything that like Jojira's expertise would have told me that I would
She's an
shed the
ancient
part.
dragon, for example, I believe.
Yeah, and I'll mention that like they're undead, trapped, ghostly, or anything I can tell them, I will tell them.
Okay. You respond to get back. It's I have not heard about a Miram, but silver dragons are notoriously secretive. We don't keep they don't keep track with the rest of us. But what you're saying about them assaulting a random human settlement to expand their territory, that doesn't sound like any of the silver dragons I know or work with. The ones that have heeded me have always been mindful and respectful of others.
And what would be the best thing, or what would be the best way to help a dragon who is in undeath?
There's almost like a hint of sorrow as they talk about it. It perhaps put them out of their misery. You did ask about bartering tips.
Yeah.
Have you forgotten, Ray? A horde is almost everything. If they seem like they talk about it too much, perhaps negotiate with that as a leveraging point.
As in, like, well, they say we've taken things from their horde, so would we? Would
You took things from a dragon's horde?
I didn't take things from a dragon's horde. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's not clear.
Why don't you just give them things then? God.
Because, Ray looks at all the unused gold in her backpack. Oh wait, I have gold. Anything else?
You hear them recomposing themselves. No. Just be careful. As they say the draconic equivalent of like little sunshine.
Ah. Okay. Cool. Oh, and Holly grew bigger. It wasn't my fault. Bye. Let's phone down.
You thought you heard a faint yell at the other end before you hung up. Not sure though. Might have been your imagination.
I will relay this to our lead dragon negotiator man.
Sheesh. Right.
Sympathetically, I'll obviously Ray will leave out the comedic bits and leave out the bit about like being shouted at for taking things from the dragon horde. We don't need to put that in there.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying for this, I'm sharing the information with Jojo and saying I'd like to help. At least, like, because they may be able to, like, help. You know, we don't have to necessarily, like, be their thralls or release them, but, you know, maybe we can come to some arrangement, understanding. Oh, that's Ray's position anyway. They're used to cranky dragons.
The crankiest. Alright, any other tasks people would like to institute?
Can I suggest a buff for Word of Recall?
Word of Recall is really good. What are you talking about?
It's 6
But it
people.
could be better.
It's 6 people, and your campaigns have like 10 zillion players, not including NPCs.
Well, it also transports you basically as far as you want across dimensional planes also, which is the only teleportation spell to do so. So
Which is useless if you can't take your party with you.
That's
Think
not true.
that's-
You can take some of them with them.
Alright, when would you
Alright,
ever do that?
who doesn't
right?
want to participate in the next few sessions? Please raise your hand.
Jojiro will find his
Goodbye.
own way. Right, after all, as we determined today, he has what is it? A considerable power. He'll be fine. You know, I think we can leave him behind.
Wow.
Wait, can I go to like Celestia with Word of Recall?
yes.
Would that work while inside a book, like into our Celestia?
You've never tried, so you don't.
Yo, we should try to bring some of the characters from the book into the real world.
Oh my god. Hero.
It's fine. It'll all work out. Maybe.
Maybe.
Surely
I've
it'll
always
work.
imagined Word of Recall looking like Mass Recall from like the Protoss in StarCraft. Like just a blue vortex appears above you and a
Yeah.
limited number of people teleport away.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it
imagine Word of
it
Recall.
also had the
Really
same
gankers
annoying
for
limitations.
I
If you
feel like
use an Arbiter in StarCraft and you had like more than like 8 people, it would just leave a bunch of them behind. And you had
I
no way
feel
of
like-
controlling who came and who left.
that's how I imagine teleport, but Word of Recall I just imagine like a blip. Like you just say, "All right."
I
it would
imagined
just
Word of
pop.
Recall like that GIF of the guy doing the hand sign and then just vanishing.
I will
Nah,
not
that-
acknowledge
that-
what you just
I
said.
love
You
that.
just said GIF.
Love that
Sure,
gift.
that's like the stealthier ones, the Misty Steps and the other sneaky dash abilities.
Also,
Uh,
GIF.
I have decided Nameless is familiar is just gonna be Mochi Cat.
As
You mean it
well.
wasn't already?
I thought
Why
Mochi Cat
not?
was a familiar.
It should be
You
Black
thought
Mochi
what?
Cat. It should be
Mochi Cat was a familiar.
I can't hear you. What?
I thought Mochi Cat was a familiar.
Was
Oh.
Echoes familiar, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, they were Echoes familiar.
It should be Black Sesame Mochi.
Oh yeah!
Just invert Mochi Cat.
Yeah,
completely
let me
invert
just
the
invert
colors.
his colors. Hang on.
No, just make it black. Just make it a black cat.
That
Oh,
will
that's what
that
you
will do
tweeted,
that too,
Paige.
but everything else will also be inverted, and that's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the original? Right here. Okay. We got this. Inversion.
Inversion.
Oh hell yeah, this looks perfect. Look at this.
Dark Mochi.
Oh god.
Wait, I didn't see it.
Okay, yep.
Oh, actually, that's pretty cute.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like all like blue and weird.
I will change the background colors. So let me actually.
Alright, I'll be sure to place in Dark Mochi when it's ready.
Okay.
Dark
Or is it
Mochi
chocolate?
rises.
Dark Mochi rice. Amazing. I think then that's probably that lasting race that is a good way to end. Everything will be fine. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Agreed.
Being.
As that's where the session will end.